What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream for D-Train Games. Give me just a second, as always. Let me get things situated, and we'll be good to go. All right, I do believe we're good to start grinding. Let me go ahead and switch my character stuff over. I like it to match my environment. I doubt I'll be using this today, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. There we go. Yes, guys, welcome to the stream. Now we are going to be starting on New England Mountains today, guys. Just to pass time, around 4:30, we're going to be heading over to Mississippi Acres in order to take out our great one. I got him in 5 kills, and I named him Lucky because of it. But I really wanted to get a great one off this map, and this is where I was originally grinding for Whitetail. So we are going to start here, just to give it one final shot. For some reason, there isn't anything here on the map, though. I don't entirely know why. Let me do a main menu reset. Maybe I spooked them. I spooked them. Don't know if that was the case or not. And I'm extremely excited for the new map. Extremely excited for the new map. I think I'm more excited to learn about where the next great one is going to be. Or what it's going to be, rather. There they are. Surely it's not just her. I might have to check on this zone. What's up, Jack? How's it going, man? Just doing some grinding on New England one final time. Giving New England one final chance before we take out Lucky today at 4:30 on Mississippi. As a lot of you guys know, this was the map I was originally doing my Great One Whitetail and Moose grind on, so I decided to give it one final shot before we actually take out the Great One today. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good. I don't like where he's standing. Come on. Yeah, I know, man. They finally added wood ducks. I'm not a big duck hunter, but I think that's really awesome that they finally put that in the game. I will tell you that tomorrow, though, we are doing a Michael's challenge. And Michael has given me the challenge to try to get a diamond golden eye, and I never duck hunt. So that's going to be an interesting challenge video. That I have not forgotten about it. I texted Michael earlier today to let him know, or didn't text him, but I replied to one of his comments on one of my videos to let him know that I hadn't forgot about him. But yeah, that video will be coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be recording it tomorrow morning and releasing it after the stream tomorrow afternoon. I think that I'm more excited, though, Jack, about the new Great One. Like, I'm really looking forward to the new map. I love snow maps, so I'm extremely excited to hunt on a new snow map. But I think I'm a little bit more anticipating what the new Great One's going to be. I'm really hoping that it's going to be an elk or mule deer, as those are both on my top tier list. But if there's also caribou on the new map and they have a rework, I would love a Great One caribou. Those are my top 3 right now that I want in the game, and I would love any of those 3. Yeah, it really does, man. The new map looks insane, dude. I don't have a PC or a way to upload the video to my channel or anything, so that's the reason why I haven't had like a reaction to the map or anything. Is because I technologically do not have the ability to do that. But yes, I absolutely love the new map. I love the way it looks. I think it's going to be beautiful. Big river systems. It looks like so easy. So it looks like it's going to be a map that's going to be really good for grinders as well. It's kind of like my Mississippi Acres that I set up, or maybe even this one where I'm just shooting across the riverways. Yeah, I feel the same way about that, Jack. I don't want it to be a predator either. I mean, like I said, I'd be okay if it was like a lion or a tiger, as long as they upped how much tigers are on the map, that is, and stuff like that. But it's like I'm not a predator guy. I like headwear. You know what I'm saying? I like antlers. So antlers is what gets me most excited for great ones. Are you staying for the whole stream, by the way, Jack? You going to be here until I take out the great one, or what's your plan for the day with the stream? I'll be going until 5, and I'm going to take them out around 4:30. Hopefully there'll be enough people here around to take it. And it looks like that the poll that I put out last night has showed that we're going to be taking him out with the Ganhair rifle. As the list that I gave people a chance to choose from were the only weapons I was really in the mood to use for him. And none of those weapons I've ever taken a great one with before, so... But I really hope that they make it to where your character will always face the exit of the tent. You have to leave around 4:45? Okay. Well, you might be able to see me kill him then. I don't have the ability to zoom in with iron sights because of my way I have my perk set up, so I can't really take long range shots with the Ganhair. But sometimes but I have tweaked my area around where he's at, so that way I don't spook him off so much. It turns out that my tent was actually slightly too close to the shoreline, so I moved it back some, and now they're not being spooked anymore. So as long as he's like on the edge of the water and about 200 yards out, I think I can make the shot without having to zoom in. But we'll have to see whenever we get to that point today. But thank you for being here, man. It means the world to me that you wanted to stop by and say hey. Oh, that was a nasty shot. What's up, Gunsmoke? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We're giving New England Mountains one final chance to get us to Great One number 3 before we go over and take out Lucky today at 4:30. And then from there, we're going to permanently settle on Mississippi until the new map comes out. So, and once the new map comes out, if they have a great one that I'm wanting to pursue, I'm going to be abandoning the Whitetail mission until after I get the new great one. So, that's kind of my plan. But yeah, guys, and also, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button for me, so that way about 100 more people will be able to see my stream today. Like I said, every time you guys hit the like button, it does do 50 shares on YouTube. Each like button, that's it. So it helps out the channel tremendously. Also, guys, if you know any of your friends that can give me 350 subscribers, I'm at 349 right now, and I do not like odd numbers. So if you guys know anybody that could possibly give me that number, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, I thought I hit that deer. Oh well, we'll take 1 for 10. That zone is always very, very hard to shoot out of. There's so many bucks packed into that one zone right here. It's so hard. Like I said, guys, I'm no longer doing herd management on this place, guys. By the way, I'm just going to shoot however many bucks I can shoot from now on. This map is just ridiculous if you're trying to herd manage it. There's just way too much water. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my plan right now with this map. Is I'm just going to shoot as I go. And hopefully one day it'll give me a great one. Where did this guy go? Maybe I did get them both. I think I may have got them both. It looks a little bit lopsided. The pressure does. That's a tree. Sitting here reading chat. Okay, good. I did get 2 of them. Say less. You'll be right back. That's fine, man. I pretty much went over everything I have to talk about today, anyways. Other than the new map that's launching and my thoughts on it, it's about the only new stuff I have to say to you guys. So you shouldn't miss anything. But if anything important comes up, Jack, I'll make sure to hold off until you get back, buddy. See, is either one of you guys doing the drinking animation? Come on, one of you guys put your head down. Okay. I guess I'll go with the big boy first then. Forgive my aim, guys. I am just starting today, so don't expect me to be shooting really well yet. Oh well, he's gonna die anyways. What's up, Fallow? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Congratulations on that great one, by the way. Way to go, good shooting. Let's see. I did not switch. So before Mississippi, Fallow, I was actually doing a double grind on New England. I'm about 1,210 kills now into the Great One grind on here for the Whitetails. Now where I've already got the Great One on Mississippi, and from where nobody really joins the stream until later in the afternoon, I decided to just kill time today by continuing my stream on New England, and just seeing if I can get a third Great One from this map. But like I said, if I don't get the Great One to spawn on this map by 4 o'clock today, I will be switching over to Mississippi and getting things ready to take him out at 4:30. So we are going to take out the Great One to my Lucky at 4:30 today, and then from there we're going to permanently switch over to Mississippi until the new map launches. Once the new map has launched, we will then probably be pursuing the new Great One if it's an antlered species. If it's not an antlered species, then it just depends on what it is. But we have not switched over to this map permanently. Yeah, it's not a problem, man. Not a problem. Let's see. But yeah, guys, just to go over the plan again, today we're just going to kill time on New England until about 4:15, give or take, about 4:15, 4:10. And then we're going to switch over to Mississippi, where I'm going to switch everything back over to my forest camouflage and get the Gan hair rifle ready to go. And then we're going to try to take out Lucky with the Gan hair. And then any leftover time we have, guys, we're going to be starting the main grind on Mississippi. I will tell you that Mississippi has been a little bit of a pain. After thinking that I had my herd management done a couple of days ago, I actually decided to go around my ponds one more time, and it turns out that I have at least 6 to 8 bucks that are still just bouncing around the place and they're refusing to be small ones. Other than that, everything else is herd managed on the map. I just have about 6 stubborn bucks that just will not be anything smaller than a level 2. All right, Jack. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you around 4 then, buddy. Fallow, that has actually been covered by EW, and no, the whenever you're grinding for the same species on one map over the other, it is actually 2 different things. I forget which year they did that, but somebody asked Jaxie during one of the streams if you do that, is that the way it works? And Jackson said no. Each time that you switch maps, each map has its own thing keeping track of how much animals you kill. So whenever you leave one map, it just leaves it off where you left off. Dang, man, I can't shoot with a lick today. Got that one that time. I don't know why I'm getting out of this tripod. What's up, baseball kid? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. But on the other hand, though, Fallow, if it does turn out that what you're saying is true and that it does carry over, we've already got a great one on Mississippi anyway. So I mean, it's not like I'm ruining anything, because I'll be starting over from level 1 anyways over there. Oh, that buck got so lucky he rendered. Really, a bobcat? It's the first time I've ever seen a bobcat up here. And of course I'm gonna shoot over him, but I thought I'd give him a try anyway. Yes, baseball kid. I put a poll out for everybody to determine what weapon they wanted to see me kill the great one with, and the Ganhair rifle was the choice. So we will be taking him out with the Ganhair at 4:30. Right now it is 2:20 my time, so about 2 hours from now we'll be taking out the great one. He has spawned 5 kills in, and I hadn't even started my grind on that map yet. I was actually just discovering the map, and he took the place of the 5th buck that I shot. So he's still alive and well over on Mississippi. I called him lucky because of how little of a grind I had to do to get him. But yes, you guys did vote on the Ganhair rifle last night, so that is what we're taking him with. Fallow, to respond to you about Lady Legend, I do know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah, like I said, it's honestly not really known. People actually have their theories about how it works on that thing, so I mean, I could be wrong, you could be wrong. It's really not been like a guaranteed thing. I do know that Jaxie, during one of the streams one time, said that whenever you switch maps, that the amount of animals that you kill on one map is map determinate, meaning that if you're on that map, it does keep track of your animals for that particular map. However, there's been a lot of updates since then, so I mean, it could have changed. But I've always been under the impression that your animals do not carry over from one map to the other, because that wouldn't really be fair to grinders if that's how it works. In my opinion, anyways, it wouldn't be fair if you lost a great one just because you decided to switch maps and then that map gave you the great one instead of the one you actually wanted it on. Again, if it works that way, it works that way. But I really can't give you a definite. But that's always the way I've looked at it. All right, Duke. I was trying to find the blood on my own, but it wasn't working out too well. But then again, though, Fallow, like I said, though, even if it does work that way, we've already got the great one on Mississippi, and I'll be starting over from 1 anyways after we shoot him. So, I mean, it ain't like it's really affecting me on that map. Even if it was affecting it, I mean, I've already got the great one, if you know what I'm talking about. So, I mean, like, after I shot him today, I would actually be starting my grind over from 1. I'd be starting the count from 1 kill. And it would not be him. Like, he's still, like I'm talking about from the first normal buck that I shoot. But I also have a diamond on my map too, guys. I've actually killed 1 diamond, but that came back on one of the zones I managed, and he's now in the trophy lodge. And I've got another level 3 that's currently on the map that's helping him Lucky force my animals down to level 1s. So we won't just be shooting Lucky, but we'll also be shooting a diamond potential today as well. Yeah, Fallow, if you have any more definite of an answer for me, just let me know. I mean, I'm always open to learning, and I can be wrong about things. So, this guy decided to die next to my tent over here. That's handy. Kind of funny, too. It's like he was waiting on me. But how's everybody been doing today? Everybody doing okay? I don't know if I've checked on you guys any. I think I checked on Jack whenever he came in, but Fallow, Baseball Kid, you guys doing alright today? And are you guys doing anything fun throughout the day today? Not to have some conversations going while we're hunting. But I understand if you guys are just here for the gameplay. Is that new? I don't think I've ever seen water on the bridge, but I don't know. Dude, get out of here, man. Nobody wants to see scrawny bucks. No, don't run. I needed one more second. Ooh. No, he's going to go out of render, but that should still kill him where it's the 300. Okay, so he's right there. Four-wheeler? Oh, there you are. Now, in case some of you guys are wondering, I have not heard managed New England. There's some ponds on here that have been managed, but by accident, they just kind of came back as level 1 and I just left them. There's just way too much water on this map for me to do a herd management really hard and heavy on it. So I decided just to do this grind. Bare knuckled. But we are high into the ground though, guys. I mean, we're about. I think these kills make like 12, 15, 12, 20. So we're up there in kills. Like I said, this grind's been going on for a while. I was doing moose and whitetail at one point on here, but I decided just to abandon the moose because I didn't have that many zones at all for them. Alright, where'd this guy's trail go? Come on, Duke, I need you, buddy. Let's see, is this his trail? Yeah, it is. There we go. Also, guys, make sure you guys are hitting the like button for me, if you will. It helps out the channel tremendously. It allows you guys, every time you guys hit the like button, it spreads this live stream around 50 times per like button hit. So it allows people to find me so much more easily if you guys are hitting that button for me. And that's on my videos or anything I do, guys. Also, I am planning on doing Michael's challenge tomorrow morning and releasing it tomorrow evening. So he's wanting me to try to get a golden eye, a diamond golden eye. So hopefully we'll be able to get that out for you guys tomorrow as well. And we're only going to do a 2-hour live stream tomorrow, guys. So we'll have a 2-hour live stream, and we'll also have the 300 subscriber finale. Well, that'll work. Looks like our two run in 1 day method is working. We got our respawn back from this morning. Let's see. He's a little guy, unfortunately. But still a buck we want to shoot. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and reset time. I do believe that is all the whitetail we're going to be able to kill in 2 runs. Now we just came from this spot, so I'm not sure if there'll be anything here without doing a main menu reset, but whenever I'm actually grinding for great ones, guys, I try my hardest not to do any main menu resets, because Jaxie Beard, before he left, he said somebody asked him like what are tips on getting great ones, and the 2 tips that he gave was do not stack diamonds and do not main menu reset. So I try my hardest to live by that. I will main menu reset it whenever I'm doing herd management, but whenever I'm doing an actual grind, I try my best to do it as little as possible. Random angry moose. Oh, probably because where I set it back to the whitetail drink time, it was going into moose time. That's probably why. What I'll probably do for anybody that's in chat right now is I'll probably give New England about another 30, 40 minutes. And if we don't get a great one, I'm probably going to go ahead and move to Mississippi and just keep working on my herd management. Like I said, there's about 6 or 8 different bucks that just are refusing to come back as anything smaller than a big level 2. So I might go over there and fool around with those solos while I'm waiting on 4 o'clock to get here. But I figured I'd come on to New England, at least give it an hour or 2, and just see if a great one were to spawn on this map. Because I am about 1,220 kills in on this map for whitetail. So, it could be any time on here still yet. There goes that mythical black bear. It's been here since the start. Still just don't have a heart to shoot him. Let's see, are you going to do a drinking animation for me, buddy? There we go. Oh, come on. Woo! That was quick. That was good shooting. I don't think we're going to get another buck. There's so many bucks in that packed into that one little spot right there. It's so hard to get more than two. By the time you shoot, they're all gone. It's always surprising just how far down here they are. Whenever you're shooting from that tree stand, it makes it look like they're standing like right there. And it turns out they're like way down here. I'm probably have to readjust this tent here though, guys. Again, I used to do moose and whitetail on here, and the moose zone that I was grinding, that tent was just way too close to it. If I moved it down here into this bottom, because the moose zone I used to grind is like right over here, and if I put my tent down here in this bottom, it would be too close and they just spook off. So now that I'm only doing whitetail, I might have to consider that. Move that tent back down here. I think I could put it down here in this bottom and like out there. And then just rotate this thing back around to where it's facing this way. And we don't got no respawns here just yet. Oh well. They'll probably be here in the late morning then. Also, just to let anybody who might be lurking in the video, just let you all know that there isn't anybody currently speaking in chat, so I'm just kind of giving general commentary every so often. But if you guys want to talk to me, feel free to drop a comment down below, and I'll be happy to talk to any of you. Otherwise, I just hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay, if any of you guys are out there lurking. Let's see. So nothing here, which doesn't surprise me. I really hope that zone out there hasn't lost some of its males. Because I used to have at least 1 to 2 bucks up there, and I've just seen a doe down there for the past couple of times. So I'm hoping that it wasn't solos for like the past who knows how many runs. So there ain't nothing more special down here. I want to get the big one first. Nope, that's in the leg. There we go. I might as well go back over there to the other zone though and just check it. Because that makes about 4 runs now that that's just been a doe over there. And if that's the case, then I may have lost one of my bucks to another zone somewhere, which would be very annoying. Considering that this zone has never been a solo zone. Or the one far out there, at least. Whoa. Dude, if four-wheelers were like this in real life, I would never get on one of my... Like, you couldn't pay me enough to get on a four-wheeler if it was unsafe in real life. That's one thing that I think Call of the Wild needs to improve on is their handability? Is that what it's called? Like the handle of the four-wheeler? You guys get what I'm saying. Let's see how easy it is to control it. Because spoilers don't slip and slide around and jump rocks and stuff in real life like that. Unless you make them do it. Where did this buck go? He was standing on the shore. There we go. Just follow the yellow brick road. As soon as I refresh my stream. There we go. He's zigzagging on me. There he is. Okay, I need to go over here and check this zone and make sure that that is still more than just one deer. If it's one deer, it's gonna make me so mad. Okay, here's the zone. If it says one, I'm gonna be so angry because this zone has always been at least 2 to 3 deer. That's a bear zone. That's not my deer zone. Honestly, I can tell just by the amount of footsteps, though. I think that this zone has lost a buck or two. I've over 1,200 and something kills in this grind, and this is the first time that these bucks have moved. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. So this ain't even a zone anymore. Golly. Well, I guess for the time being, I'll remove this tent then. Is that a whitetail zone out ahead of me? No, it's black bear. I don't need this tent right now, so I guess that'll give me an extra tent for whatever reason. What I might do with this tent, actually, is I might be able to use it right here in just a second, because it's not going to be the right colors. So I might have to change its color real quick before I place it down. Again, I like all my tents to match the environment of the areas I'm hunting, so I'll have to recolor my tent from being green camo back to orange camo. I really don't think I have another place for a tent on this map, honestly. But I could use it as a claiming tent, I guess. What the heck is a turkey doing down there? I mean, I do love me a turkey. Going deer hunting and I end up killing turkeys. That's funny. So no buck over here. Dude, this is scaring me. If I've lost my bucks in these two zones, guys, I'm gonna be flipping out. Like I've put so much work into this map, and if these bucks are now moving around on me, it's gonna be so annoying. Let me see. That's all does. Again, I'm not gonna get too worried until I get to 3. If I do 3 trips and there is still no bucks in these zones, then I'm probably gonna have to just give up on New England. Because there's no way I'm gonna search the map for where those solos went if these are solo bucks. I've never had a turkey down here. That is so random. I've never had a turkey down here at this place. I'm getting stick drift in this controller. It's so annoying. This controller, guys, is the one I'm currently using. What's up, Wolf Boss? Welcome back, man. But yeah, the controller I'm currently using, guys, is my favorite. It's a Spider-Man 2 edition controller, and sadly, it's just barely starting to get signs of stick drift in the left stick. So it's kind of heartbreaking. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But I got another controller, guys, so if this one starts giving me too much pain, I can just use the other controller. Let's see, is the one over here going to do a drinking animation? No, just him, okay. Did he just turn into that shot? I don't want to fire too much. I'm too afraid I hit a doe. Should kill both of them, though. My back is itching me inside. But how you doing, Wolf Boss? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you are doing well. Before I track these deer, guys, I'm going to go down here and see if there's another buck for me to shoot at this little zone down here. And then we'll come back over here and track these two. I hear you, Wolf Boss. Same here, buddy. I'm giving New England one final shot, which I'm probably going to move over to Mississippi here in the next few minutes. I've got some solos over on Mississippi that are giving me up the road. They just will not come back as anything smaller than a big level 2. But I wanted to give at least an hour to New England to at least see if I could get my third great one off this map, because I am currently about 1,230 kills in. So this map is close to a great one, I feel. And I've always wanted to get a great one off this map just because of how beautiful it is. So I'm not giving up on it, but I probably won't be back for a little while. At least until I get another great one off Mississippi, or at least until I get a great one off the new map. Because you guys can guarantee that I will be doing a great one grind on the new map as long as there's something there to grind. Oh, okay, Wolf Boss. That's fine, man. Well, at least you get to see me take out the great one today, then. If you're going to be here at 4:30, at least you'll get to see me shoot him. And anything that, and while you're in the hospital, I'm also going to be trying to put out some videos and stuff. So tomorrow, the 300 subscriber special is coming out, the finale to it. Michael has challenged me to try to get a diamond golden eye, and I've never duck hunted before. Like, never legitimately duck hunted anyways. So that's something you're interested in, at least that'll be there to entertain you. But I'll keep you in my prayers, man. I'll hope everything goes well, and I hope it's a very successful surgery for you, buddy. But like I said, if you're going to be recovering in the hospital at any time, I mean, I am streaming every day this week except for the weekend. So tomorrow I'm streaming from 2 till 4, and I'm also releasing the video probably about 5 o'clock. I'll probably be releasing the video for the 300 subscriber special for Michael. And then Friday, I'm going to be doing a long stream. So Friday, I'm starting at 12, and I'm not ending until 6. We're going to be doing nothing but great one grinding all day that day. We're going to be giving Mississippi a long while of grinding that day. Unless if people want to see something different. If people want to see something different, we might switch it up a little bit. But I'm at least going to hunt for at least three or 4 hours on Mississippi that day. And then the last 2 hours, I might do something different. It just depends on how much fun we're having and how many people are in chat. No respawn there. It's not a problem, man. It's not a problem. Like I said, I just wish you a speedy recovery, buddy. And I've just realized that I'm so in tune with doing my herd management on Mississippi. I just now realized I've been setting the time to 10 o'clock whenever I'm actually doing my main grinds. I like to be at 9:30, just to give me an extra 30 minutes to hunt, so that way I can do 2 rounds. And I just now realized that I've been setting it to 10 because it's what I need to do to herd manage on Mississippi. Oh well. Wolf Boss, what map are you on, and how many kills in are you? I don't think I've asked you yet. I know you said you're trying to get a great one whitetail. Doe. Doe. Alright. I'm gonna head over here and reset time. Ooh, nice. Rev on Tilly. So that's definitely a map that I'll probably return to at some point to do whitetail and moose grind on. Rev on Tilly is, in my personal opinion, currently the easiest, not the best, but the easiest map to do my great one grinds on for whitetail or moose because of how open it is. All your shots are so open on that map, and that's the reason why I can still consider it as like the best for like a beginner grind for whitetail or moose. With latent lakes and probably Mississippi now. Honestly, I haven't got to try Mississippi's main grind yet, but from what I've seen of it, Mississippi looks like it's very underrated. But again, people do say that solos are a problem on the map, and I have seen evidence of it. Oh crap! Yeah, I'll go with 10 o'clock. I'm so used to herd managing, but like I said, I've had some trouble with herd management on there, but not too much. Most because thankfully I've had that great one on my map, which has helped me out tremendously as far as getting everything to be level ones. And then I also got that diamond that level 3 to show up. I've actually had 4 level 3s to show up, and only one of them made diamond. Um, so my herd management is really good on there apparently because I'm getting diamonds a lot right now. It's just a matter of once I actually start shooting out my main zones because I have noticed that some of my main zones probably do have some solos in them. So if that's the case, so basically the way I look at it, if I start my Mississippi grind and I realize that almost all of my zones are solos and they're just going everywhere and I'm not having any consistency in my zones, I'm probably going to give up on Mississippi. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really do want to get a great one off Mississippi by a legitimate grind. However, like I said, though, if it turns out that most of the stuff on there is just solos and they're just ridiculously unfair, then yeah, I will probably give up on Mississippi and move on to another map. But for the time being, I'm going to give it the best shot I have. Oh man, I'm so excited for Alberta. So far, Alberta looks like it may have at least 2 different great ones on its map with Whitetail and the Moose. So stop drifting. I want to play with this controller. Please stop drifting. In case you're wondering, I did just main menu reset, even though I said I don't do that. But I do it if I notice that I go at least 2 runs and most of my zones are still empty, which that did just happen. I reset time 2 different times in a row, and most of my zones were still empty during those times. So that's the only time that I will do main menu resets whenever doing main grinds, as if I just cannot get anything to come back to my zones. Still nothing there. Kind of worrying me a little bit. Oh, what's up? What's up, our logger? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, buddy. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much. But if you're not, and you like Call of the Wild, which 80% of my stuff on here is Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter, or at least Call of the Wild mostly. But if you like Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter games, this may be a channel for you. I also do playthroughs about 20% of the time. About once every 2 to 3 months, I'll do a playthrough series on the channel of my favorite storyliner games. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, that's what I do here on the channel. Appreciate your subscription, and make sure you hit the like button if you have a good time. Also, make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want. Just make sure it's family friendly. But I hope you're doing well today, buddy. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a new great one. Like I'm really excited for the new map logger. But I will say that the great one has me a little bit more intrigued than the map does, just slightly. Because I'm a grinder mostly, and I love hearing what the new great ones are going to be. So I'm really hoping that the new great one is going to be either a mule deer, a caribou, or an elk. With the elk being my number one, because Rocky Mountain elk are my favorite animal in North America. So I'm really hoping that that's going to be a great one soon. But also the mule deer and caribou slash reindeer are also on my list of desired species for the game. Yeah, guys, it is about 2:53 my time, so I'm probably going to switch over for another hour on Mississippi to do some of her management here in just a few minutes. If you guys like watching her management stuff, then you guys will have a good time. I'm just going to be using the 4-wheeler and just driving around my map and just checking all my zones that I found solos in last night. So, I'm just going to have all my fingers crossed that they came back as good as golly. This zone, dude, this is one of the reasons why I decided to leave so many of it as level 1s. It's a great zone for bucks, but they just misbehave here. You can't really hurt manage them. One of you guys do a drinking animation. You guys are in perfect spots. Come on. I just need you to drink water. What about you? Are you drinking water? No? You back there. You drinking water? All three of these bucks are in such a beautiful position to take them out. But none of them are drinking. I mean, you are. Is the one behind you drinking too? Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get at least two of these. But like I said, as soon as I fire this gun, they're gonna run. Oh, I got lucky. Got real lucky. We got three. That'll work. It's a lot better than just two. Yeah, Wolf Boss. I think it's called like a mata. I don't know. I like. I can't even think of what it was pronounced, but it's like Manta something. I believe is the new moose. I mean elk that's coming out, and those elk are really big. I think. And if that's a great one, I'll take it. I mean, like I said, just an elk great one in general, I would love. Honestly, though, I've got to say, if they're still trying to keep deer, that are on a majority of their maps, and they're not like wanting to venture out and make a entirely new great one, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a mule deer. That's what I think it is, guys. If you're going to be honest, I think it has a higher chance of being a mule deer or a caribou, because they already have multiple maps with those species on them. So I think that's what the new great one is going to be. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think it has the higher chance of being one of those two. But who knows though? Maybe an elk is possible. I don't know where this guy died at up here. I'm coming, Duke. The new wood duck looks good. Yeah, it does, man. I love its model. The wood duck definitely looks like a good model. I'm not really a duck hunter. I like big game over top of small game, but I am opportunistic towards them though. So if I happen to be looking, so as I check the new map and stuff, I am always looking at whatever passes over my head. And if I notice it's a pretty cool color or really good level, like maybe make diamond or something, I'll shoot it. But unfortunately, duck species are just not really a species that I like go out of my way and set up for and actually try to hunt. I'm more for four-legged animals than I am for anything. Although I will say that I am a big turkey enthusiast, so I do love turkeys. I love the ringneck pheasant. Those two I would definitely will go out of my way to shoot. Trying to think. Some fox species I really like to shoot, but I'm not like shooting every single one of them. There's my mythical. What are you doing up here? Nope. I don't know if that came from this zone or not, but I've never had a buck venture up into here on me. They've always been over there in that river. So I don't know what that was about. Dude, what kind of freak out would have I just done if that was a great one and it just happily walked out in front of me like that? Yes, Wolf Boss, I'm actually convinced that it will be too, man, and you definitely will be seeing me grind for it. If it has antlers, you can guarantee that D-Train will be all over it. So, I'll be watching Flincher, I'll be watching Scarecrow, I'll be keeping tabs on AW. I can't really make news videos for you guys because I don't have access to it where I'm not a content creator for them. But I'm very, very excited for it. I'm very excited. We will be doing live streams, long streams that is, for the exploring the map, trying to see what we can find. And then obviously, if it's a good map to grind on, you guys can guarantee I'll be grinding for the new great one on there. But I'm pretty sure the next great one that's going to come out is one of my top 3 lists. I really do think it's going to be one of those. I mean, in my opinion, it kind of has to be. Unless they're wanting to make a brand new great one that's only, like, map-specific. I really do think that this is going to be one of my top 3, which is the mule deer, the elk, or the caribou/reindeer. I really do think it's going to be one of those 2. Or, excuse me, 3. Ah, no, get in your stand. Don't you turn your back on me. Next shot, maybe? Oh, I thought I had two neck shots there for a minute, the way that guy hitched over. Okay, so there's one doe come back over there. Still no buck, though, unfortunately. Is there a buck here I can shoot from my tripod? More turkeys? Interesting. But yeah, guys, I will go ahead and let you all know, though. I know I've already said this in the past, but I think I may have said this before you guys were in chat. But I am extremely excited for the new map. I mean, that is definitely something that I'm like really excited for. But I think I'm a little bit more excited to find out what the new Great One is. Like, just from where I'm a grinder, I'm really excited to find out what the new Great One's going to be. And I'm also very anxious to see what the new map looks like, how it plays, etc. That guy's going to walk into the woods, so I think I'll just take his buddy over there. Let's see, does the other buck run across? He does. Okay, we did hit him. And we hit him again. And he's going to die. Good enough. Where's the other buck at? There he is. But what are you guys hoping for? What do you guys think the new Great One's going to be? Do you guys think it's going to be a species that already exists in the game, or do you think they're going to make it map specific? Oh no! I destroyed one of my zones. I wasn't paying attention and I destroyed this zone. Crap. Well, that's probably a good place to end in that case for this map today. There's no way I'm going to be searching for this zone. Oh, that's gutting. I was not paying attention. Yeah, and I can't even shoot that buck because it's going to reach over into that side. Ah, crap. What can you do? I don't think he's touching it now, though. Whoop. But it might help if I make my shots count. Well, I'm going to let him go. I feel too much like a screw-up now to be able to take him out confidently. You think it's going to be a mule deer, Wolf Boss? Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'll be all over it if it's a mule deer. Like I said, my top two out of my three is the elk is number one and the mule deer is number two, and then I would take a caribou/reindeer for my number three choice. But if it's a mule deer, man, I'll be tickled to death. I have my North American lodge going on right now, and I'm thinking what I might do is actually break that out into like every section of like the main entrance is going to be a mix of different animals. But I think that every room I'm going to dedicate to a certain grind. Is what I might do with my North American lodge. So like the opening will be like my favorite great ones and a few things like that, and then each room will be dedicated to like a certain species. Because I will be going back and getting multiples of certain great ones in the future. So that might be what I do with my lodge. Do not tell me I've lost my bucks in these zones. If I have, then it's pretty much like the game just punching me in the face because I've decided to go to Mississippi. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and switch over to Mississippi Acres. We're gonna work some more on my herd management over there, and I'm gonna get prepared. I'm here in about an hour to take out the great one. Yeah, guys, I've worked every single night. I'm not kidding you guys. I have been working on this map every single night since our last stream. And if it tells you anything about how much complications I've had with solos, I am still have about 6 different bucks right now that are refusing to be level 1s. And I have a great one and a diamond on the map, and they still are refusing it. So that tells you guys anything. Let's see, by Nox. Switch everything back to the way I like it. Wolf Boss, I have one great one of every species in the game except for the black bear, the fox, and the tar. I have one of every other great one. Well, technically, I guess I have 2 now. I have 2 whitetails. So I got 2 whitetails and then one of every other kind. And I got all of them, I think, within the course of a year. I've been doing, I've had really good luck with great ones. Very good luck for some reason. So, like, for the past, I think, year to year and a half, I've been doing great one grinds, and I was able to get all those great ones in just like a year and a half to 2 years' time. So, I've had good luck with great ones. I had good luck with some with diamonds and rares, too, along the way. Oh, wait. That door doesn't open that way. Okay, let's see where I'm at. Fix the map. So as you guys can see, these are the ponds that I have my stubbornness at. Everything else on the map, guys, every other waterway and everything is completely herd managed. And I've went and checked all them, and they're all remaining exactly the same. So as you guys can see, I have about, I don't know, maybe about 6 to 8 different bucks that are just constantly just circling all these ponds, and they just will not be level 1s. So it's been a little bit of a struggle, to say the least. But other than that, though, it's all going well. I've gotten them 4 level 3s. Only one of them made diamond, so I've been trolled a lot. But I have another level 3 that's currently on my map that actually looks like it's going to make diamond, which I'm leaving that one because it's actually on one of my main zones. So we'll be taking out that diamond probably at the start of our main grind. Today, depending on how much time we have after we take out the great one, will depend on if we actually start grinding or not. And I've got to remember which cabin I'm at. I keep thinking that it's outside, but it's inside the equipment place. Yeah, guys, we'll just go around and kill some time real quick. We'll kill about an hour just working on these solos. So hopefully I'm not too boring for you all, but I really do need to try to get this herd management to a tight management. Right now it is tight. Like I said, I am getting diamonds a lot right now, but or at least a lot of level 3 respawns, at a pretty good rate. But I would really like to be able to get every single thing to level 1 if I can. Also, guys, a little tip for anybody who's grinding. Every single zone actually does have its max amount of animals it can have in that zone. So if you notice that one of your zones keeps getting more and more animals, that might be a zone for you to try to manage. Because if you can actually force your solos into that zone, and that zone is maxed out, once you get those to level 1s, there's nothing else that can come into that zone, and it forces all your other respawns if they're going to move to go to the main zone. Again, it does take a little bit of work. It does take a little bit of tweaking. But I have noticed that in time, that all zones, especially if they're permanent zones that are not full of solos that are just moving everywhere, it will kind of channel them into those zones. So, like, for instance, what I'm trying to do is that I have a lot of solos up here, and they can literally move anywhere on this map because it's a small map. And what I've done is I've done multiple runs on this river to make sure that every single zone that's on this river cannot get another animal added to it. Whether or not they leave the zone or not is yet to be seen, guys. It will be experimental. Like I said, I probably will leave Mississippi if I realize that most of my stuff is solos and I can't control them. But as long as most of my zones actually operate and function well, I will stay on Mississippi for a whitetail grind. So, again, though, once the new map launches, I will be abandoning the whitetails for a while. Because I do want to finish my Huddle Whitetail multi-mounts. Now that I have 2 great ones, I really want to add a 3rd one. So that's probably what I'm going to continue doing after I get the next great one. Is I'll probably either continue hunting the new great one if I love it, or I'll move back and do some more whitetails, because I really do want to finish that Huddle Whitetail multi-mount. And of course, there's not anything going to be here because the four-wheeler's spook rate has been increased. At least I believe it has. Alright, so let's just move on. So I had these 3 in this zone. I'm probably just going to hoof it, guys. I don't know what the spook range on four-wheelers are right now. Like I said, used to you could stop at about 375 and the animals would not spook. And now I've noticed that I can be like clear up to around 450, 500 and they're still spooking. So I really don't know. If any of you guys know in the comments down below, let me know. If you guys know what the distance is that a four-wheeler can scare something now, please let me know. Because I've been having a hard time spooking off my zones with a four-wheeler. Also, guys, once again, we are, I don't know if we're there already or not, but we were at 349 people subscribed to the channel. If you guys know anybody that can possibly help push me up to 400 or even get me to 350, I'd really appreciate it. Odd numbers kind of irritate me a little bit, so don't describe. I don't want to go down any. But if you guys know anybody that can subscribe to the channel, or if you guys already have and got me to 350, I'd really appreciate it. As soon as we hit 500 subscribers, guys, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on the channel. We're going to be opening up memberships, super chats. We're going to be hiring moderators on the channel, and we possibly might even do a Discord. So if you guys are wanting to see that in the channel, make sure that you guys are subscribing. I appreciate any of your all support. You think it's 500 yards, Wolf Boss? Okay. Like I said, I've done 500 yards and still spooked them from time to time. So I really don't know why they did that, because it made it a lot easier in the past when you could stop at like 375 and not have to run as far. Okay, that's a good sign. That guy's a level 1. But I think I already had a level 1 over here, if I ain't mistaken. I don't know why I'm walking. I'm clearly too far away to spook these animals. Also, just to let you guys know, the sprint range... So, since we're talking about the four-wheeler spook range, you guys can sprint up to an animal to about 185, and they won't spook. They might get a little attentive, but you guys actually can sprint up to 180 yards to an animal's drink zones. That guy has the flat rack. I'm going to leave it. Guys, we got lucky. All these bucks are good to go. That one, I want to make sure that he doesn't have an actual rack. Yeah, okay. Guys, just a tip if you're whitetail grinding. If you guys see this rack right here, and it's flat like this, you can leave them. However, if you see up at the top right of the screen, it shows 147 to 188. I actually prefer animals to be in the 120s as they're low. And then at that point, I'll leave them. So if they're like 128 or below, I will leave them as their lowest estimate. 129s, I usually go ahead and shoot them as long as they have an actual antler to them. But if they have a flat rack like what you guys just saw, I usually can leave those. And it usually will still do the same job as if they were level 1. Guys, we got lucky. This pawn's done. Okay, so there's nothing else left here for me to shoot. That is awesome. So this one cooperated. Now we gotta run up here and check on this zone. What's up, Colton? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Had a good time playing with you guys for a few extra minutes last time. Since the stream ended. That was a funny troll I pulled on you too. But I hope you guys had a great time during the multiplayer stream. We're currently working on herd management on my Mississippi Acres map. I had, and I love saying this, I had 6 to 8 bucks last night that were just refusing to be level 2s, or excuse me, level 1s. We finally came to my first pawn today, and everything was herd managed. So we now have about maybe 4 to 5 animals that we need to worry about. So we still got a couple more pawns to check, guys. And I didn't get to check the one on the far right side. I ended up spooking things off over there. So I still need to go over there and check that pond. Oh, dude, I'm so excited, Colton. I am so excited for Alberta. I will say that my excitement for the new Great One reveal is actually a little bit higher than the Alberta map, but at the same time, I'm extremely excited for Alberta. I think it looks like it's going to be a beast of a map, man. I mean, wide open rivers. The mountains look like they have long range shooting on them. I mean, it just looks beautiful, and it looks like it's going to be a fun map to hunt on in general. Plus, I'm a fool for snow maps and rain maps. I actually really like maps that rain all the time, and are like darker themed. It just makes it so eerie and so interesting to hunt on those maps, especially if they have animals that can attack you. And then I've always had a thing for snow maps because they're just so unique. The fact that where it's always snowing and you're always walking around in the snow wearing white camouflage and stuff, it's just so mystical, I guess, is a word for that. So I'm excited to death to play on a new snow map. But what do you think the new great one's going to be, Colton? I think my money, I'm going to place it on the mule deer. Because mule deer are currently on across several different maps, and the elk that they have excuse me, the new map, I don't think they're Roosevelt or Rocky Mountain. So I think it's a new elk. So I doubt it's going to be that one. But my money is on the mule deer. Yeah, you're thinking mule deer too? If it is mule deer, you guys can guarantee that you'll see me grinding for them. And I'm going to be trying my hardest to grind on the new map, guys. As long as the new map can be worked around and actually be grinded on. But it looks like it's going to be an easy grinding map. I mean, as long as everything is along those big wide open rivers, it should be kind of like a Mississippi situation like I'm doing here, or New England, where you can just set up on the other side, shoot them, and then just fast travel with the claiming tents. So it does look like it's going to be a good grinding map. Okay, guys, this zone as well looks good. Now, the deer over here on this zone are actually at the far side, so I'm actually going to try my hardest to use the four-wheeler here and not spook them. Dude, me too, Colton. I love elk to death, man. I love elk. It doesn't matter what they are, I love them to death. I think they're one of the most majestic animals in the world. It's one of the reasons why they're my favorite animal in North America. So I'm excited to death for it. But I will say that if they end up dropping a Rocky Mountain elk or Roosevelt elk great one, even though it's not on the new map, I will still be like tickled to death. Because that's my number one. My number one great one I want to go come to the game is an elk. Rocky Mountain specifically, but the Manta Boa, I'm gonna call it Manta Boa because I can't remember what it's called. Manitoban. There it is, Colton. I had to look down at your chat. I forgot you actually put the name in there. But yeah, the Manitoban. I might call it Manitoboa because it just sounds funnier. It's easier to pronounce. But so guys overlook me for chopping that name up, but it's just easier for me to pronounce it as Manitoboa. But I'll try my best to get it right. Yeah, but yeah, the mule deer is easily my second most favored, so I'll be extremely excited if it's a mule deer. I really hope that one of the new species where it's a snow map though, for a brand new species, guys, I really want Doll sheep. Like, I really want to see a Doll sheep come to the game. It would blend in with the white backgrounds and everything. It'd be so cool to see that. Also, I believe that mountain goats should probably be part of the new map. I don't know if they are, but mountain goats would fit in so well up there. I'm gonna stop a little early. I don't want to spook anything. You're going to be honest with me. You don't know what's been going on with my iPad. I'm watching on my dad's. You're fine, man. As long as you're able to make it to the streams and able to chat and everything, that's really all that matters anyways. It's good to see you, Mr. Star Wars. I don't know if it's Mr. Star Wars or Phantom. Let me know so I can address you by the right name. But whichever one of you guys it is, I appreciate you all for being here. Yeah, I knew that, Colton. There's 19 species on the map, so I'm excited to death to see what they are. I really hope, I mean, I don't know how close we are to the map's release, guys. I'm hoping that it's going to be either next week or the week after. But you guys can guarantee that I will be sticking with Mississippi unless it turns out to be a pain map. I know that some people have good luck on Mississippi and they can actually keep their zones like operating and behaving well. And then they have some people's maps, unfortunately, are just loaded with solos. And if my map is one of those solo maps, guys, then I probably will not be doing Mississippi anymore. So I just want you guys to know that right up front. It does not matter if it's 5 days from now, 2 days from now. If I notice that my grind is, I'm just losing bucks left and right because they're solos and they just keep going wherever they want to go, I will be abandoning this grind, guys. So just letting you guys know right up front. No, that's an actual rack. The score estimate is okay, but he actually has real antlers, so I don't know how that spooked him. But at least we got him. Okay, no more shooting in that zone. Gotta back off this zone for a little bit. Alright, Phantom, sounds good, man. I know it's you then. Your brother told me to call him Mr. Star Wars and to call you Phantom, so it's good to see you, buddy. Oh, is that what happened to you, Colton? That's rough, man. I mean, like I said, guys, I got a great one off Mississippi, so at least I can say that I got one off this map. Unfortunately, it was before we actually did a grind for it, but I'm thankful for that reason. Like I said, guys, I do really want Mississippi because outside of the swampy areas, everywhere else on this map really reminds me of my home state here in Kentucky. That's one of the reasons why I was wanting to do Mississippi is because it reminds me of my home state and other places on this map. So that's the main reason why I was wanting to do this map. But I will let you guys know, though, I mean, like Colton said, a lot of people have some bad luck maps where everything is a solos and you just can't keep them in the same spot. So if that turns out to be what's going on with my map, guys, I probably will abandon this grind. I will keep you guys up to date, though, and I will give it a fair chance. I mean, if I realize it's just a couple of males here and there, they're leaving and everything else is pretty much staying the same, I'll probably stick with it. I'm just saying if it's like a whole bunch of bucks. If it's like I'm just losing zones left and right because they just will not stop being solos. Alright. I gotta go over here and check this zone out real quick, guys. I did not get to check this one last night because I spooked them off accidentally. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to go check the poll. If you guys have not voted on the poll, there is a poll on my channel right now, guys. It is the second message down. If you go to the post section on my channel, guys, you will be able to see a poll where you guys can vote for what weapon we're going to take Lucky out with today. So far, the Gandhair rifle is what's winning, but there's also the 243 pistol, the crossbow, and the 308 bolt action. Because I have not got a great one with any of those weapons. So if you guys are interested in taking and I'm trying to get that polls to change, make sure you guys head over to my channel and go to my post section, and you guys can participate in that poll. Lucky will be taken out today at 4:30. By the way, he's currently here on the map with us right now. Also have a diamond waiting on us. Is a level 3 that I decided to save, and I had 3 other level 3s to show up as well during herd management, guys. But unfortunately, they all trolled me except one. I got 1 diamond during herd management, and then the rest of them were trolls. And the one that I currently have saved has a good chance of making diamond, but he could troll 2. I really want to try my best to go at this angle, because I'd like to come down from above the pond and not destroy my 4-wheeler on the way. That'd be nice. On the road again. I'm here on the road again. Trying to get these level 2s to be my friends. Please be level 1s so this journey will end. Oh, well, not the journey, but you guys get what I'm saying. Herd management. I'm ready to get onto the main grind. Golly. I am so sorry, 4-wheeler. If I spook these guys off again, guys, we will try to just put a tent out here, probably. I'm going to go ahead and stop here, actually, just give myself the highest chance. So let me actually put a marker where I want to be. There we go. Not yet, Phantom. We're going to be shooting him today at 4:30. He spawned in 5 kills into this grind. I wasn't even grinding yet. I was just discovering the map, and he was like the 5th buck that I shot, and it came back as a great one. So he's 5 kills, and I got this deer. He's currently right over here, guys. If you guys are watching the stream right now, my great one is currently sitting right here on this drink zone, right in the middle of the river. He's a big rack, and I already got the big rack great one, but he's a bigger big rack than the one that I have. But both of my whitetail grinds, guys, have actually been short. The first whitetail grind I ever did was 130 kills in, and this one was only 5. So I've had good whitetail luck so far. I'm just hoping I'm not jinxing myself. But this will be my second ever great one whitetail. My first ever duplicate. And I'm going to put him with my other great one and then my biggest diamond today, which my biggest diamond we killed on Rev on Thule on live stream a little while back. Excuse me, no, my biggest one was actually during the, I don't know when I got him, but it was 274 is my biggest diamond whitetail I have. And I think he's followed closely by 271 that I got. It probably is the Colton. I've heard a lot from people. I don't know if you guys believe in this theory, but I've heard a lot from people that once you get a great one, if you jump over to another map and start grinding another one immediately, that sometimes that it like ups your chances for rares and diamonds for like a brief period of kills. I don't know if that's really how it works or not, but there's some people that say that. Like if you jump to a different map just after you claim a great one off of another map, and you start working on a grind, that you have like a extremely high chance for like a temporary period of time. Like the game sets like a certain amount of kills that you have like an increased chance of getting diamonds, rares, and the great ones from. Again, that's just a theory, but I kind of saw that with Mississippi, because as you guys saw in my shorts and stuff, as soon as I started on Mississippi, I got the great one, but I also got like several rares and a few diamonds along the way too. So I mean, in a way, it kind of looks like it's true, but I don't know. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The game loves me today. All the bucks that I had that were over here moved over there, and they're all her managed. Oh my goodness, this is working out so well, guys. We now only have 2 pawns left, guys. Well, 3. We gotta worry about this one too, so hopefully I don't forget about it. But so far, guys, we only have these 2 pawns left that need to be managed. That is awesome. Yeah, Colton. See, that's my point. Is that I think that your RNG actually increases for like a set number of kills, and it's all in that itself is also randomized. So like so like the fact that I got a 5 kill a great one, I think it's due to that. From where I was at where I got the great one pheasant, and then moved immediately to Mississippi. And I think for like and I think that could have worked that same way on Self Sweetson. So like if I would have stayed there and did a pheasant grind, I probably, people would theorize that I would have had extremely high chances at getting several more rares or maybe even a second great one in a short period of time on that map. But the fact that I came to Mississippi, it bled over to the whitetails. And it whatever species you hunt, I think after you get a great one, the game somewhat rewards you for like increasing the amount of chances you have at getting great ones for like a temporary period of time. Or rares and diamonds too. Sorry, picnic table. I was reading chat. 275, dude, that's a beast, man. I mean, like I said, mine is 274.1, but dude, let's go. That's a buck and a half right there, my friend. I got a short rack last night, diamond. That was my only one that made diamonds so far, and then the one that's currently on my map, I think it's like a generic diamond. I don't think it's a big rack. It might be. I don't really remember what it looks like, to be honest. But he's currently over at one of my pawns that I'm going to be main grinding. And guys, I didn't even realize this, but on this grind itself, I'm only grinding the bottom of the map. Like, I didn't even realize this till last night, but it's like all my zones are in the bottom to like mid-bottom of the map. Everything else from like the midpoint all the way up and around has been pretty much managed. So like, to show you guys what I'm talking about, if you look right here, all my main setup, guys, this is what it's going to look like, by the way, guys. But these are my main zones that I'm going to be grinding on. And they're all fit right here in this one screen. Like, all the zones you guys currently see, that's my grind. There is nothing else up here at all. I'm just currently herd managing up in these parts. So I just realized that last night. I thought that was kind of funny. That I didn't realize how compact I was going to be with my grind. Like I said, Mississippi, I'm very picky on how the environment looks and what ponds and rivers I wanted to hunt on. I wanted to pick the most open rivers of the prettiest ponds. And, yeah, that became my grind. And most of the places are at the bottom of the map, apparently. So, 1 hour, guys. 1 hour until we take out the great one. Who's excited? I know I am. It's my second whitetail I've ever gotten, so I'm excited to shoot him. So far, it looks like it's still the Gandhair rifle, though, as far as what I've seen. If you guys are satisfied with that, don't worry about going over to the poll or anything. That's currently what's in the lead. But, guys, remember, if you want to go and look at the poll on my channel on the post section under Community tab, you guys can definitely go over there and participate in it if you want. We'll check it one final time before we take him out. You excited, Colton? Yeah, me too, man. Lucky has actually been really lucky to me. He's done his job. I mean, I've kept him on the map, and it's caused my herd management to go by so fast. It's only taken me several days this time instead of a couple of weeks, so it's definitely helped out a bunch to keep him on the map. And then I got that other level 3 that showed up, and a few other level 3s along the way. So this map's been really good to me, and I'm hoping that my zones are not all solos. Like I said, this map has been so generous with me with how many rares and how many in the great one itself that came in 5 kills. So I really don't want to abandon this map if I can help it. I'd like to get a full grind complete on this map. But, again, guys, it's just something I'm going to have to see how it plays out. Let's see what the pressure looks like here. So, I think I only had 1 buck in this zone, to be honest. I think the other pressure was a croc. It was an alligator I killed. Yep, Lucky will meet his maker today, guys. And at the end of the stream, we'll be going and putting him up in the trophy lodge. Now, guys, like I said, just depending on how long it takes me to kill Lucky, which I don't think it'll take me too long using the Gandhair, but just to let you all have some extra information, depending on how long it takes me to kill that animal, we may or may not be grinding on here today. What we might do is just do some of the herd management like we're doing today, and then take out Lucky at the end of the stream. And I might end it there, guys. I'm still not sure. I might spend a little bit of extra time either in the trophy lodge or maybe go to another map for a little bit if I have any extra time. But like I said, I do have to get off at 5 today, and I'm going to take him out at 4:30. So I'll be crunched for time a little bit. Ah, crap. Yep, he's still going to be stubborn. So we got 2 zones, guys, so far that needs to still keep my eye on. That's a lot better. That's a lot better than 6. He's going to get behind a tree on me. But this is a solo, guys, so he could move. It's one of the reasons why I really hope he just stays here and comes back as another one later. Alright, we're good for pressure. Yeah, guys, like I said, I haven't had very many pains on this map other than my solos, and luckily it's just been for herd management. What I'm trying to do, guys, I know I said this earlier. Oh, come on. I can't add pressure. No. Bad croc. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. You better run. I can't shoot him. I definitely would have, but I don't have the, but I don't want to ruin any of these zones. Also, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me. Every time you guys hit the like button, it does 50 shares a piece to YouTube. So 50 different feeds through news feeds and stuff. It's a great help for helping other people find my channel. And also, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do already. Like I said, 90% of my content is Call of the Wild. I'm going to try my best to incorporate some Way of the Hunter into it here shortly. But there's just too much stuff going on in Call of the Wild right now for me to play that game. So it'll probably be after the new maps launch and probably after the next grind. So it'll probably be a while before you see Call of Way of the Hunter come back. But I am going to be doing some Way of the Hunter, and then also the playthroughs that I do about once every 3 months. Again, guys, I'm going to be laying off playthroughs for a while right now because I just don't feel like doing them. So we'll probably just focus on hunting content for quite a ways. But make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you can. We're trying to hit 500 as soon as possible, and I appreciate all you guys' subscriptions as you can give. Forgive my stuttering, guys. I'm just kind of zoned out today for some reason. It's 11 o'clock. I don't know if they'll still be over here or not. We'll go ahead and reset time. What's up, Choppa? What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're currently just working on my remaining floaters. I've gotten, I think it's 6 to 8 deer that were just refusing to be level 1s or smaller. And upon coming over here today, I have found that at least half of them have came back as level 1s now. So I think there's only 2 bucks right now that are still being stubborn, as far as what I've seen. So originally I did have both of these pawns and these 3 up here, but now it's just this pond and that pond that just have ones I need to shoot. So I'm very, very close to be getting this done, and then at 4:30 today we're going to be taking out the great one. So he's currently chilling. He's in the middle of the map, and I think everybody's voted on using the Gan hair for him. So I think we're going to use the Gan hair on him. But I hope you're doing well today, buddy. Hope you're doing well. You guys wouldn't believe me, but I hand carried every single one of these logs and stacked them up. I am just that buff. Now, I know that some of your all's maps look like that, but, I mean, I'm telling you, all those logs that are stacked, even on your maps, I was the one that did that, guys. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the stacks. I tried my hardest on them. I was able to lift all those logs just one-handed. Before I get too distracted, let me get off the four-wheeler. I hope I didn't spook anything. Now, guys, I also forgot to main menu reset, but I'm already halfway to the pond, so I'll probably go ahead and just see if they're here. If they're not here, guys, we'll do a main menu reset, and I'll have to do this all over again, because I have to check all my ponds. Yeah, me and Wolf stopped by Chopper's stream the other day, guys. Chopper has an amazing channel over there. He was dirt napping so many moose when I was there. I was actually over here doing this same thing actually last night is what I was doing. I was going across all my ponds and checking, doing herd management. I decided to hop over there and watch him grind for a while I was working on my deer. Yes, Phantom, I agree with you. I really appreciate any likes you guys can give. I'd appreciate any of the support. Chopper, where are you leaning towards the great one, by the way, man? I think it's going to be a mule deer, personally. But where are you kind of leaning towards? Do you think it's going to be a certain species, or do you think it's going to be brand new to the map, or what's your opinion on the great one? What do you think it's going to be, in other words? I'm really leaning on the mule deer is what I'm leaning on, but I would happily take an elk or a caribou slash reindeer too, if they happen to be on there. Mule or the elk. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, man. Elk is my number one. They're the ones I want to come to the game the most, is Rocky Mountain elk specifically. Dude, come on. Not again. Let's see. Is he... Oh! Hold the phone. Guys, this zone came back as herd managed. Buddy. Yeah. Yeah. 414 level 7, not too bad. You don't see level 7 gators charge you very often. Yeah, true, Chopper. I mean, like I said, I'll take any elk at this point. I absolutely love elk. The Rocky Mountain elk is my favorite animal in North America. So at this point, any elk that's a big rack elk, I'll be happy with. If it ends up being the Manitoba, if it ends up being the Manitoba elk, then I will definitely be tickled with it. I'm really hoping the new map, though. I think that it looks like it's a map that's going to be easy to grind on because of the big wide open riverways that it has. So I really do think it's going to be a successful grinding map. Oh, dear. What do I do here, guys? I think I might just go shoot some gators because I have too much pressure on my zones right now, guys. So I think I might just take off and just shoot some gators somewhere. Let's see. I really don't want to pressure up that side of the river. I'll tell you what, I'll go to my sweet spot. I love gator hunting up here at this portion of the map. Yeah, they are a lot bigger, Chopper. Yeah, they really are. I've seen the Manitoban elk before. They're gorgeous. Like I said, I'll be extremely happy with that. If it turns out that they're the new great one, I'll be extremely happy with it. The way I'm looking at the Chopper is that a lot of mule deer are already on the other maps, and because of that reason alone, I think that's the reason as to why I'm leaning more towards the mule deer, because there's just a lot more maps of mule deer on them, and it would just make a lot more sense for that to be the animal. Because of that reason. Because if you're doing the Rocky Mountain elk, they're only on Silver Ridge Peaks and the DLC maps. The Roosevelt elk, on the other hand, is on Layton Lakes. But yeah, I just think that it's going to be the mule deer, guys, because they're already on several of the maps, and I don't see the reason as to why they would. I mean, again, they have done a map specific one before the Tar, but they also brought Tar over to Teawara. So I mean, that's kind of my thoughts on it. I just think that they're going to make it another great one that spans across multiple maps. Yeah, that's a good point too, Chopper. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a good point too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the reworks are. Like, I really am. There's so many animals in the game that needs reworks. I mean, to me, my top animals that needed reworks in the game was the black-tailed deer, the grizzly bear, wolf. What was another one I thought needed reworked? Some of the goat species, like the ibex species. I think that some of their bodies needed to be a little bit touched up, and then also the caribou and reindeer. Those are the two that I think that needed the most reworks in the game. So I'm excited to see what they did. Let's see. But yeah, guys, we're gonna take a little bit of a detour here. We're just gonna shoot some gators, get some pressure. This is what I do a lot of the times, guys. If I realize that I get like a lot of pressure on Mississippi, or any other map, if you guys are doing grinds on other maps and you have animals that you can take out. Also, Chopper, you can back me up on this, but I think I've always realized that I think the 300s, if you use them to shoot animals instead of like the 308 or something, it actually leaves more pressure. Like, I think it actually does that. Like, you stand a bigger chance of destroying zones if you're using a big gun than if you're using a 308. Like, it still don't do over 3 kills, but I do think the 308 does slightly less hunting pressure than the 300s do. You're going to a wedding that's 8 hours away, dude. That's a long time. Hopefully you have a good time over there, though. Hopefully it's not a very boring wedding. I'd like to shoot males. I mean, a gator's a gator's a gator. There we go. There's some males. Or a male. Let's see. Can I hit the neck shot? Yep, we can. That's a dead gator. I do have a whitetail zone over there, guys, so I do need to kind of check it out, too. Just to make sure that there's still no bucks over here. It was a solo zone that every so often a buck or two would take its place, so I do need to go over here and look. What's up, Reed? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, we got plenty of people here ready to see me take out the great one today. And if you haven't participated in it, over on my channel in the community tab, guys, I do have a poll that's up right now. And you guys can vote on what weapon you guys want to see me shoot it with. Right now, the Gandhair rifle is what's winning. So if you guys are interested in having some feedback on what weapon you guys like to see me take it with, make sure you guys head over there. I do have a short list of weapons you guys can choose from. Oh, that's awesome, Phantom. Congratulations, man. Yeah, it's always an honor to be included in a wedding. It doesn't really matter what they give you. I mean, it's always an honor if they choose you to be part of it. And guys, this buck also came back as a level 1 that I just now noticed. Last time I was here, there was no buck here. So we got a level 1 to take its place, and that's awesome. Mississippi has just been so generous to me, guys. Like I said, there's some people that are able to do a good, consistent grind on this map. And then there's some people that have to put up with a ton of solos that just will not stay put. So, just to let you guys know, if my luck ends up turning and all my zones end up disappearing and they're all solos, I will be abandoning this grind, guys. Just to let you all know. I'm not going to stick with it if it's a miserable grind. But if I'm able to keep my whitetails mostly where they're at and it's not too much of a challenge to get them back, then we'll stick with it. But as soon as the new map drops, guys, this will be dropped entirely. I'm going to go let you guys know that too. I will not be doing anything else on this map for a while. If I'm after the new map drops. Okay, so there's not very many gators here. That's interesting. Usually there's loaded with them. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys are hitting the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate all the subscriptions I can get. We're trying to get to 500 as soon as possible. So that way we can do good things like super chats, memberships, possibly a Discord. And then I'll also be hiring some mods to the channel. So if you guys are excited for that, make sure you guys are hitting the subscription button, or make sure you guys are finding your friends that like this game, and make sure they're subscribing as well. I appreciate any of the support, guys. I'm going to run up this way, guys. Hopefully run into a gator or two. If we don't, that island over there is usually loaded with them. I'm just trying to shoot some gators right now, guys, to take down some of the hunting pressure. Come on. Where you at? I hear you. Where are you, Mr. Gator? I hear you. There he is. Oh, that'll work. Level 6 and a level 7. Well, I appreciate it, Phantom. I'm glad I'm entertaining you, buddy. That's what I'm here for. Hopefully I'm entertaining for all of you. Michael, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you was able to make it. Did you get that message I sent you, Michael? I sent you a message this morning in response to your challenge. If you didn't get it, then I'm going to be trying to record your challenge and also release it tomorrow. I've been really busy lately. I have not forgot about your challenge. It's just I haven't had any time to record it. But I am planning on getting up a little bit early tomorrow before tomorrow's stream, and doing it. And then I'll release it tomorrow evening after the stream. Also, guys, I'm only streaming for 2 hours tomorrow. So I'm going to be streaming from 2 till 4 2 till 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be continuing our grind here on Mississippi, guys. And again, this is an experimental grind, guys. It is not a guarantee I'll be sticking with it. I know I've repeated myself multiple times, guys, but there's new people coming into chat, so I have to make sure they know as well. If I end up realizing that most of my zones are solos and I just cannot control my zones at all, I will be abandoning the grind. But again, the new map is launching soon, so this will not be going on forever anyways. So once the new map launches, guys, I'm probably going to be switching over to whatever the new great one is. I think it's going to be an antlered species. I'm really heavily leaning on the mule deer. So if that's the case, you guys can guarantee I'll be doing a grind for those animals. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, man. I just don't want anybody to feel like that I've forgotten them or like I don't care about the things that I reward them with. So I really do appreciate your patience, buddy. And I appreciate you being here too, buddy. I appreciate the support. I didn't know if you'd be working today or not, man. So I'm glad to see you. Glad to see my OGs anytime they can stop by. I still wonder where Lego Dan and Luke and all them are, though. I'm sure they're still part of the channel because they're still subscribed, but I haven't seen them in any of the streams all year this year, so. At least they're still supporting me through the subscriptions, I guess. Yeah, I get you, Michael. I get you, man. But yeah, guys, that is currently my plan. Again, it might change if I need it to change, but as of right now, guys, tomorrow I am going to be recording Michael's challenge as well as releasing it. And then we're only going to be streaming for 2 hours tomorrow. I don't know if I hit that thing or not. Well, at least you can say you've done your part. Did you, you getting paid well for it? I'm gonna sit here and stand for a minute, guys. Let's see if I killed this thing. I don't know if I hit it or not. Let's see, can I see another gator anywhere? Whoa. Oh, that was Duke. Duke, don't scare me like that. Dude just randomly did a cannonball. Headphones, your dog, whenever it hits the water, it sounds so loud, man. Which way are you walking? Random coon. Ah. He started running as soon as I went to shoot. That wasn't fair. Awesome, man. Well, as long as you're making good money for it, it's all that matters. That's awesome. I'm glad you're having a good time with it, buddy. It might help if I had my zeroing correct, guys. Ah, he's gonna dive. Oh, well. Second chance. Oh, I don't know what I hit there, but I'll take it. I do not know what I just hit right there. That was not skill, that was just luck. Solo shot him, whatever it was. Nice, man, nice. Alright, guys, we got 40 minutes. 40 minutes and counting until we take out whitetail number 2. Make sure that you guys have went over to my channel in the community tab and voted on which weapon you want to see me take it out with, guys. We still have time for that to change if you guys don't want the Ganhair rifle. I believe the other options are the 243, the crossbow, and the 308 bolt. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what I put as all the choices. So if you guys don't want the Ganhair rifle and you want one of the other options, make sure you guys head over there and vote. You guys might stand a chance of getting it changed. About 3 to 4 miles. That's a pretty big ranch, man. Sounds like hard work, buddy. I'm proud of you, though. Golly, where's all the gators at, man? They're usually swarming me over here. But I'm only finding one here and there right now. I'm sorry for it being a little bit boring, guys. I mean, I thought there'd be gators left and right over here. Yeah, the 243 pistol. Yeah, it's the pistol, by the way, Michael. The 243 pistol is what one of the options were. If you want it to be the pistol, Michael, I think there's a couple of votes already on that one, so make sure you head over and vote on the poll. Because right now it is still the Ganhair rifle as far as what last time I looked. I'm not going to worry about that one. You know what? I'm going to worry about that one. Oh. It's juking me. But it ain't going to win. Alright, Michael. Sounds good, man. You guys, we got about half an hour. I'll be prepping for him at about 10 minutes still, probably. About 5 or 10 minutes still, I'll prep for him. We'll be checking to see what the poll winner is, and we'll be deciding on what we kill him with. Yep, Lucky is going to be shot today. He's been a very, very good great one, though. Very generous at allowing me to get him, and he's been very good at helping persuade the other animals to be level 1s. You voted for the Ganhair Phantom, that's fine, man. Now, guys, like I said, I do not have my perks set up to where I get the zooming in ability for iron sights. So in order to take him out, I'm going to be trying to see how far away of a shot it is, guys. So I do love the Ganhair rifle, and I'm pretty good at shooting it. But I really don't want to mess this deer up. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably just go over to his zone first and see if I can make the shot across the river. But if I'm not comfortable with it, guys, I might have to be a little bit strategic with him today. I might have to try to go to the other side and try to sneak up on him or something. In order to take him out with a Ganhair. But like I said, though, there's still time, guys, for you guys to go vote. So if the 308 or the 243 gets chosen, then we'll have a scope, and therefore I'll be able to shoot him no matter where I'm at. Whereas the crossbow and the Ganhair probably stands a chance of me having to get up close. Let's see, what's my pressure look like on these pawns now? Alright. I think maybe another gator or two, and then at that point we should be safe to go back to do another run, guys, for my solos. It's a big rack, Phantom. I already have a big rack, and it's kind of squished in the front, the one that I currently have. This one is more of a wide set, and he's a lot bigger. So, he's definitely an upgrade from the one that I had. But yes, he is a big rack. Buddy, you should not have done that. Where are you at? You're not in the sky. What the heck? We got a flying gator, apparently. Where are you? And that was examine track. Gator. I mean, I heard one hiss. Guess it was a glitch or something. I don't know. Oh, nope, I hear him. Oh, he's in this stuff. This is going to be interesting. Where is he? There he is. I think he dove, though. Ah, man. Yeah, that one got away. It's alright, Duke. You can calm down. By the way, guys, sometimes if you're hunting alligators or crocodiles, if your dog gets stuck doing the growling sound where he just will not quit growling and you know the danger's over, just tap your whistle button. Or open up your dog's thing and make him heal. The healing command will make him stop. So if you guys notice your dog will not stop growling and there's nothing around, just do your whistle and make him quit. I'd like to get one more gator dead, though, if I could. Let's see. Maybe if I go over here, there might be a gator for me. Michael, that's actually not a bad idea. The only thing about it is, though, is that I don't know where they come in from. I haven't ever went beforehand to see what like the direction they come into the to the place that is. That's actually not bad, though. I might do that. I mean, I have time, so I mean, maybe here in about another 10 minutes, I might go over there and set time to like, I'll do a main menu reset and set it to like maybe like 10 minutes before they're supposed to come in and see which way they come in from. I might be able to do something like that, Michael. I don't know. But then again, I mean, that'd make for a really good video if it was like a bow shot. The fact that I'm using a rifle potentially, it just wouldn't really make much sense. Down, girl. Oh. For anybody on console, I just learned something. If you tap down on the D-pad once, it makes the dog heal. But if you tap down on the D-pad twice, it'll actually make it look for blood. Oh, that's an awesome quick command. I just learned new tech. Yeah, guys. I just figured that out. It might work on PC too, guys. So whatever your quick command is to make the animal whatever the quick command is for you guys to make the animal follow you, if you double tap it on PC, it might be the same thing as mine, where it will actually allow you to call it and make it find blood. Yeah, I literally just figured that out, Michael. Like, I did it by accident. I hit the down button twice because it was just by accident. And, yeah, if I push down, it makes him heal. And if I push down twice, it makes him look for blood. See? And now he's going to go to my gator. I just realized that. Does 3 times do anything? No. Okay, so just once makes him follow, twice makes him track for blood. But apparently he's wanting to swim. Michael, because of the situation, I know his area really well, where Lucky's at right now. On the other side of the river where he's standing, there's a huge wall of giant bushes that hides him if you're coming from the road on that side. So, like, I'll show you right now on the map. So, Michael's saying to set up a tree stand, guys, but here's the problem. The deer that my great one is in, he likes to stand right in this opening here, where the water's edge is. I've actually came back here and taken a look at what's back here. There's literally a row of hedges that start about right here and go all the way to about right here. And because of that row, it makes it extremely difficult to come back here and actually stalk up on the animals, because you're going to be within 100 yards before you can actually see them. And also if he moves, so even if I were to put a waypoint on him, and then I were to like come down here and then come all the way up or something, I still would not be guaranteed that he'd be standing in the same spot. So, depending on what the weapon is today, guys, might depend on the strategy for taking him out, because he's in a very difficult place to do a stalk. So we'll see what we can do with it, though. Because I will stay honorable to what you guys want me to use on him. But I'm starting to think the crossbow may be stretching it a little bit. One, I've never used the crossbow, so I don't want to screw him up that way. But two, because of the fact that yeah, I don't think a stalk method is going to work really, really well, but it could. All right, guys, it is now 4 o'clock. I am going to do one more run of these ponds, and then by the time I get this run over with, we should be able to go ahead and say that that we can take out Lucky. Hopefully, these deer did come back as level 1s. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate compliments just about as much as I do subscriptions or likes. Also, I want to let you guys know that the new map, as far as including it in our multiplayer streams, if I'm grinding on that map, guys, it will never be part of it. I just want to let you all know. I know you guys like to come onto my maps and hunt with me every 3 weeks, but if that's a map that I absolutely fall in love with, guys, it will not be included in that series, because I'll be grinding on it. However, if I ever do like multiplayer hopping or something, and you guys see that I'm on that map on somebody else's map, you guys can still feel free to join me that way, though. However, if I'm on somebody else's map, I don't know if I'm going to do open mic method or not, guys, because if I'm live streaming, I don't want to be streaming on somebody else's map. I kind of find that kind of rude. So I will probably just hang with doing my own thing, where I'll be isolating my voice so they can't hear me. If they say something to me like, D-Train, is that really you? I'll probably unmute for the moment being just so I can talk to them. But other than that, guys, I'll probably just stay secret. But again, that's probably going to be after the new map launches. If it launches next week, guys, or the week after, we may not even be doing our multiplayer stream. Because if I'm really deep into a new grind, I might just stick with it for a while. But we'll have to see. Michael. Michael's never gonna drop the skippity toilet joke. He probably goes back to the dead space remake about 5 times a week just to hear me say skippity toilet again. Oh man, Michael. Crossbow is probably the easiest to kill with. I've actually never used it. I've used it plenty on Way of the Hunter, but on Call of the Wild, I've always used rifles or the compound bow because I like using the compound over top of it. But I use a crossbow in real life, so because I get too nervous using a compound, so I have to use a crossbow because I'm a little bit more like relaxed with a crossbow in real life. So. But like I said, I will honor that though. If you guys want to see me use the crossbow for the buck, I definitely will do it today. But I have to try my best to get it killed by about 5 because I don't want to be streaming when my wife gets home because that's supposed to be our time, and I want to make sure that I'm not doing anything YouTube related whenever she gets here. Oh, I think I may have got a little bit too close here. I was reading chat and didn't realize I went above 500. If they're not here, guys, then I won't be able to check this, but I'm just going to really hope and pray that they are. Now, they're not always at their zone, though, guys. They're actually more to the left of it. Like, their zone is on this side of the pond, but they're usually, like, over that way. But there's only one buck here. If they're all here and there is not a level 2 here, guys, that means that he either left and now he's at another pond, or it means that he's herd managed. Guys, we got 2 OGs in the chat. Let's go. We got Colton and Michael. Now we need is Jack to come back. He might already be here. I don't know. But Jack's the only closest thing to an OG we have that's came by this year. I think Jack joined us about more than about right around the summer, fall time last year. So he's been here for a while. Okay, guys. So they didn't spook. Did this guy come back as a level 1, or did he move? Guys, I believe that's him right there, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't think I've seen that rack with this group yet. Now, I will tell you guys, whether or not he is herd managed or moved to another pond, guys, I will let you know that I'm not going to worry about it. I am done herd managing. I really just want to go ahead and start grinding on this map. So, where this guy is now left, I'm going to go ahead and say that we're finished. And now all I got to worry about is this one up here. So, let's go ahead and take care of that. Let me run back to my 4-wheeler. At the tree, Daniel. Jack! Guys, we got 3 OGs. Let's go. Jack, I'm going to go ahead and consider you an OG, man, by the way. You came in, I think, like half a year after I started doing YouTube on Call of the Wild, so I'm going to go ahead and say that you're an OG, by the way. Because you've been with us for nearly a year now. So, and I've only been doing this for about a year and a half. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and consider you an OG as well. You're in love? What? What the heck are you talking about, Phantom? Oh, you're talking about a wife. Yeah, I got you. I'm whipped. In Kentucky, that's what we say about that. Whenever a wife's got you wrapped around her fingers and you just want to do nothing to make her happy, we call that being whipped. And yes, I am very, very whipped by my wife. I love her to death. You don't have to apologize for it, man. You'll definitely be a long-time subscriber. So, I mean, it's not just because you're not an OG doesn't mean anything. And as time goes on, Phantom, I might consider you as one. Because, like I said, after I hit the 2-year mark, I mean, anybody that's been here for over a year, I'll be considering them like as long as you're here within the first 3 years of the channel, I will consider you an OG. So, you are an OG, just not like a recent time OG. Does that make sense? So, like, right now, I'm considering everybody that's been here since the beginning. So, which has been about a year and a half ago. I think that August or September, guys, will make 2 years for me that I've been doing Call of the Wild. It'll be about 3 years in October since my channel's been a thing, but since I've done Call of the Wild, it'll be about that long. Michael, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I really hope I do, buddy. Like I said, guys, if you guys have anybody that you can convince to subscribe to the channel, whether they like playthroughs or Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter, Fishing Planet, any of that stuff, which I know Fishing Planet is not really a thing on my channel unless there's like special events going on or you guys want to see that in the channel. But if you guys have anybody to help subscribe to the channel, please try your best to help me grow. Because at 500, like I said, there's going to be memberships, moderators added to the channel, and possibly a Discord. And we're also going to be doing memberships, so and super chats, if I haven't said that already. So make sure that you guys are trying to help me grow. If we had 1,000 subscribers before October, guys, you will get a face reveal, and you'll also get a horror game with the face reveal. So if you guys are really interested in seeing me play a horror game this year in October, with my face included, make sure that you guys try to get me to 1K. Now, I will tell you, if we're at around 7 to 800, guys, I probably will go ahead and consider that too. As long as I'm around 1,000 by the time October drops, I'll probably go ahead and put a face cam on there. Yeah, Phantom. I mean, like I said, I'm OG subscribers, the way that I look at it, to me, now, Michael makes a good point that usually OG considers like the first few hundred people that subscribe to your channel. But in my personal opinion, the way that I look at OGs, it's who's ever been here the longest. And my channel is really young. I've only been here for about 2 years. But like I said, August, September. I really don't know when the date was. I'll have to check. Because the date that's on my channel is not the date that I started Call of the Wild. It's the date that I just had my channel as like my concerts and stuff. So I think that Call of the Wild started in deer season, if I'm not mistaken. So that would have been in September. And if it's September, then that would be my 2-year mark. So the way that I look at it as like 5 years from now, when my channel is now 5 years old. The only time I'll consider you an OG is if you were there during the first 2 years. That is kind of the way that I'm looking at it. It's like September this year will be the cutoff for any OGs. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. So Phantom, you are an OG overall, man. Anybody that came here within the first 2 years of my channel being in existence, that's going to be my OGs. After 3 years, that's pretty much a pretty good baseline for your channel existing. So 3 years, in my opinion, is saying enough there. Did I shoot something up here? I mean, there's pressure, but I can't remember if this was one of the ponds or not. Okay, so this pond is managed anyways, guys, so that's good. So this pond's done. We only got 1 pond left, guys. 1 pond. I am so happy. In 1 stream, guys, we've got everything to behave, unless I'm just not getting the respawns. But everything is behaving right now, so I'm loving this. Exactly, Colton, but you see, my channel didn't, though. My channel started, I think, for Call of the Wild, at least, I believe that it started in 2023, if I'm not mistaken, 2022 or 2023 one, so, but it was, like, really late in the year. What am I doing? I have enough time. Let's see, where is the thing? Is it outside or inside? It's outside. But yeah, that's the reason why I started my channel in September, was because I wanted it to be on par with the birthday for Call of the Wild. And I'm pretty sure that it did drop in September. So that's the reason why I started my channel in September. Or at least my video gaming content. Like I said, my channel started out as being a concert channel where I made concerts all the time. And then then from there I think I did playthroughs for like a little while whenever I actually started gaming. And then I just decided that I wanted to pursue my passions and get used to talking to people over live stream, so I decided to just go ahead and do Call of the Wild. And honestly, I find that my most enjoyable thing. I love doing Call of the Wild content. That's my favorite thing to do on here. But I also have a passion for creating playthroughs, and my voice playthroughs of that. So, because I love turning games into movies. So that's something that's also going to be a thing. But I really don't know, guys. My channel's either going to remain this way, or I might actually end up splitting it into 2 different channels. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. The other day, theHunter stopped by my stream and told me that I needed to separate my content on my channel so that way the algorithm wouldn't be screwed up. But so far, I have been growing pretty well, even with my channel as it is. So I really don't know if I need to worry about that necessarily. Also, the fact that I'm not doing playthroughs every single month. It's like every 3 to 4 months that I do a playthrough on the channel. The rest of the time, it's all Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter, like in the future at least. So I really don't know if I should separate my content or not. I mean, I know it'd make it easier for you guys, but I mean, at the same time, it's just, I have ADHD, and it makes it a lot easier to keep my stuff in one thing rather than having it across multiples. What are you? I'm tempted, but I ain't gonna shoot him. But yeah, guys, I guess that'll be TBD. If I need to separate my channel, guys, I've already got the names mixed up. D-Train Games will become the channel for my playthrough channels. And then this channel will become D-Train Outdoors. So, if I decided to separate it, that's what my name would change to, guys. But at the same time, I'm really not sure if that's needed. And plus, I like D-Train Games because it rhymes and it's more mainstream. So, we'll have to figure out where that goes. I'm just rambling at this point, guys. Forgive me for my rambling. I just have nothing really much to talk about at the moment. Okay, that's 2. Where's the 3rd buck? No! Buddy, I tell you what. Are you serious? This buck is bounced, guys. We probably had about 2 or 3 bucks that moved to new places. That is so annoying. Ugh. Let's see, I don't have any time really to make it over here. Because that means that this buck would have moved down to this pond, or he's now down at one of these ponds or over here. He could also be down here at Felton, but I don't know. Oh well. Guys, we got 15 minutes until we take out the great one. We got 15 minutes until Lucky meets his match. Let's go over here and see if we can say hi to him. When am I doing another multiplayer stream, Phantom? Either in 3 weeks from now, if the new map has not launched yet, or if the map is out, it could be about a month from now. It just depends on the release date for the map. Because once the new map drops, Phantom, I'll be spending a lot of time on that map trying to learn it and trying to see how much I love it. And also trying to decide if I'm going to do a grind on it. And like I said, there's also a new great one coming out, so I really want to get that great one of the new species. So, I mean, it really just depends. It just depends on when the map drops. Yeah, guys, if the map's dropping in 2 weeks from now, we might go ahead and try to do another multiplayer stream next week. Just so that way we can do one before the map drops. But otherwise, guys, it'll be a few weeks from now. Lucky, there he is. There's Lucky, guys. He will be getting shot very soon. 15 minutes, guys, he will meet his end. Hope everybody's excited. I know I am. And guys, by the way, there's so many bucks in this zone, I have decided to make this a main grinding zone. As long as most of these bucks stay here, guys, I will keep this as a main zone. But there is Lucky, guys. Our whitetail that spawned 5 kills in. He's a much bigger rack than the one that I have, and I'm very happy to have him. Alright, guys. Let's see. Let me get back out of the stream real quick, guys. I'm going to go and see what the poll is showing. Guys, we're at 351 subscribers. We've broke 350. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all your guys' support. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, the Ganhair rifle was well ahead so far, so it does look like the Ganhair is still going to be the winner. Again, I will check it out very shortly. This great one, Phantom, right here. This guy right here. This is my great one that's on the map right now, buddy. He came in 5 kills in. I wasn't even grinding yet. I was just trying to discover the map, and he was the 5th buck that I shot. So I didn't even have to grind for him. But this is currently my great one that's on the map, and we also have a diamond level potential guys right down here at this pond. We have a level 3 down here at this one, and I've also killed 3 other level 3s guys while her managing these ponds. Only one of them made diamonds, so I've been trolled quite a bit. Don't need this one. I need this one. There we go. Yeah, guys, that is Lucky, and he'll always be referred to as Lucky. I don't know how I'll be able to remember which one is him. If I get more big racks, but I will try my hardest to always make sure that he's in a plaque either by himself or something to commemorate the item. Because he's only a 5 kill whitetail. So in my huddle whitetail mount, I'm going to make sure that he's always the middleman, the one that's right in the middle, because I want to remember him. He's an amazing spawn rate, 5 kills in. I mean, I can't ask for anything better than that, guys. But guys, I do believe that we're just going to chill and hang out now. I'm going to go ahead and get the Ganhair ready because it looks like that's what we're going to be using. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for your support over these past couple of months, guys. My channel has went from 150 people to 351 in just 2.5 months. So my channel has been taking off. I appreciate all your support, guys. I mean, I still to this day just cannot believe how lucky I am to be growing this fast right now. So thank you all. All right, 308, you're going out for the time being. I don't think that I'm pretty sure I can keep the ammo on me. Again, hair rifle. Ammo. Where's his ammo at? Did I pass it up? I did. Let me see. How did I do this again? I can make this flip up, but I can't remember how to do it. Nope, it's a flashlight. Nope. Anybody on console, can you guys let me know how to make the sight pin flip up? Because I can't remember how to do that. Just write a score down, Wolf Boss? Yeah, that's true, man. Only thing about it is I have nothing to write it down in. Like I said, I've never really kept records on my great ones because I just thought I'd have one of each kind. And then I didn't expect to have this one before the new map. Let's see. So what does 200 yards look like? Guys, I'm just experimenting right now. I'm not going to shoot him. Yeah, that's not going to work. 200-yard shot is definitely not going to work on this guy. Let me see. Nope. Guys, forgive me. I'm just trying to remember what buttons. I thought it was the right stick. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it was up on the D-pad. I said hit X. Okay, I remember now. Okay, so it was up on the D-pad, had hit X. Okay. So this is going to require me to get in close, guys. I don't know if there's a place down this bank that I can use. Again, guys, I am just experimenting just to see how close I can get to this buck. Because if I can shoot him from this side, it'd make things so much easier. We got 7 minutes, guys, and this guy's going to die. He's alert. Alright. But here, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about. You see all these bushes right here, guys? This is the reason why I can't get in close to him. I am going to try it today, but if I can't get in today, guys, I might end up having to use the 243 pistol. Because, as you guys can see, there's just a big wall of bushes. And I really don't know if that's going to be able to work out in my favor or not, guys. So, and they're leaving now because it's getting to the end of the drink time. But my plan that I had originally was to actually put a waypoint right here and try to sneak all the way up the bank until I got in close enough to where I could shoot him. But I also needed to know where he was. So, I think what we're going to do, guys, is try something a little bit risky. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel over here. And I'm going to put a waypoint on his drink zone. And whenever I get about 700 yards out, we're going to jump off the four-wheeler. And I'm going to try my best to stalk up, and hopefully I'll be able to get a shot on him before he spooks. I think that's the only thing I can really try, guys. Because this is a really difficult shot to make with open sights or crossbow. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, that wall of bushes is what's going to make it so difficult. Alright, guys. It is now 4:24. I am going to go use the restroom after I reset time, guys. And then and I'm also going to do a main menu reset. When I get back, Lucky is going to hopefully meet his end. So give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, guys. I should be back in about a minute or two. And then whenever I get back, we'll do a main menu reset and we'll take this guy out. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Alright, everybody. Everybody in chat who's excited to see this great one meet his end, say aye. Put a W, put an I, put a GO, whatever you guys want to do. Let's get some hype going for this great one, guys. 5-kill great one. I will never be more thankful unless I get like a 1-kill great one or something. But I don't think this is ever going to happen again, guys. 5 kills in on a map and you got a great one. I don't think that's a 1 in a million chance. Yeah, I know, man. I named him for a reason. He's probably only going to be my only great one to ever get a name. Because he's my first ever, like, legitimately short run. Right, what I think I'm going to do, guys, instead of running straight at him, I think what I'm going to do is actually come down here. And then walk along the shoreline until I can put eyes on him. Once I got my eyes on him, I'm going to have to try my best either... I shouldn't be too far. Are you kidding me? I had 25. I thought I could do another one. Guys, hang on a second. I screwed up. 1 second. I'll have to do that travel again. You know, actually, guys, I had a better idea. Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's go. Get that hype going. Alright, guys. I think I just made another plan. So what I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure that this tent is too far away from him. We'll know in just a minute. But I'm going to fast travel to this tent, and then I think I'm just going to leg it all the way to him. And I'm going to take the E-collar with me, guys, just in case I need to move him around a little. I'd hate to take a frontal shot on him, but if I have to, I will try it. Let me see. So let me get rid of this. Don't need you. Lures. E-collar. Alright, now let's see. How far away was I from Lucky? Okay, we should be safe, guys. So what we're going to do is that I'm not going to use the four-wheeler or nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, I'm going to cross the river, and then I'm just going to work my way up to him. You want to say I'm clipping, guys, so we can make a video. I'm going to be clipping a lot of stuff on the way through here, guys. Yeah, let's go get this great one. Let's go, Phantom. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Get more people to subscribe. Let's go. 5 kill great one, guys. And then immediately, then probably, we'll see how much time we have left after this, guys. But I do got to get off at 5, and it's currently 4:30 exactly my time. So we got exactly 30 minutes to make this guy killed. Again, guys, if I have I'm going to try multiple times to get him with the Gandhair rifle. If I can't do it, I will have to switch to the 243 or the 308, just so that way I can make sure I get him, because I want to go ahead and get him killed today. But I also want to make sure that I'm off by the time my wife gets here. So if worst comes to worst, guys, if I can't make the kill with the Gandhair, I'll let you guys decide between the 308 bolt action or the 243 pistol, okay? Because I'll have to use a scope for him if I can't get him this way. I have a feeling it's going to be a long run. But again, I ain't gonna risk doing too much here, guys. This is in a very, very bad place. He has that big wall. The wind's going to be in our favor, though, guys. That's a good thing, is the wind's not going to be blowing right at him. So it's going to take me all the way over there. Okay, how far of a run is this going to be? 800, not too bad. We got a little ways to go, guys. I don't know why I'm trying to look down the bank with my binoculars. There's no way I'm going to see him at 700 yards away, but just shows how excited I am, I guess. Hello? Why ain't this working? Okay, Gandhair, you worked for me a minute ago. Huh. Guys, I might end up having to take it without the flip-up thing. Because I think it's bugged. Because I can't get it to flip up anymore. Because right now it's saying that my sight is attached. If you guys look at the bottom right-hand side of the screen right now, it is telling me to detach my scope. Which means that it's asking me if I want to take it down. And whenever I click on it, it's not doing anything. So I think the Gandhair has a bug right now, guys, on console. I don't think it's wanting to flip up. So that's going to be fun. Just press R1. Oh. Okay, so once again, I was getting confused. Thank you, Colton. Thanks for helping out this noob, man. I appreciate you. Can you guys tell that I don't use this gun very often? I love it to death, but I just don't use it very often. That's hilarious. Guys, this ain't working. Just click the button, man. Oh. Oh, man. I don't know whether to feel stupid or laugh at myself or both. That's hilarious. Yeah, Michael, it would have been risky, but thankfully we have Colton here to help fix my noobish problems at times. So, we got it working now, man. You're welcome, you bot. Yeah, really. Oh, man, they're all grouped up. What's up with that? Where are you, Lucky? Guys, this is Lucky's group, but they're all bunched up for some reason. And I don't see him. Oh, there he is. There's Lucky. Okay, so Lucky's standing behind that doe right now. Okay, so I'm actually going to move my marker to where he's at. This is going to be a stalk and a half, guys. If I screw this up, but I'm able to get him into range, guys, I'm going to be okay with that. As long as I get the trophy, that's really all that matters. But this is going to be one of the most complicated stalks I've ever done because of all these trees and bushes everywhere. Again, I wanted to put 2 weapons as a choice that would be very challenging and 2 weapons that wouldn't be. So that's the reason why I did the Gan hair and the crossbow as the two that would be the challenge weapons. And the other two would just walk up and shoot the thing. So, oh, he's right here. Oh, he's challenging me. Oh, this is awesome, guys. He just walks out front and just stares me down. Oh, man. Hang on a second, guys. I'm going to clip the last thing, and I'm going to start... Oh, I can't do that. Crap. Okay, so I can't just record while I'm streaming, guys. Sorry about that, guys. If I were to try to record, it would actually stop my stream. So we actually can't do that. So I'll have to clip this. Lucky's right there. Don't worry about those bucks, guys. That came from the zone we left. It's a good thing I'm a bow hunter, because I kind of know what kind of distance I need to be at before I start crawling. I usually like to start crawling as soon as I hit 100. But I also got to watch the rest of these animals too, make sure that they're not going alert. What are you doing, honey? Okay, you're not attentive. Okay. But she is going to have to make... She's going to force me to crawl, though. Jack, I'm going to get as close as possible, man. So, I'm trying to make it... So, just so you guys know what my plan is, this bush that's directly right here in front of me, I'm going to try my best to make that where I'm going to take cover. And then I'm going to put the E-collar down, and I'm going to hope that I'm going to hope that Lucky is the first one to respond. Like I said, I will give this multiple attempts today, guys, before I have to call it quits on the Gan hair, but we are going to try it. This was the best approach I could think of. Okay, now I want to back off and make it one sound. How am I not fully hidden here? There we go. Pop up. Am I still fully hidden? I just need to be down this way here. Okay, so he's still right there. That rack, dude. That rack. Alright, this right here should work, guys. We are fully hidden. I want them to walk right at me. I don't know. Let's go bleat. Come on, Lucky. There he is. We got him, guys. Let's go. Oh, we got him. It worked. It worked. Let's go. 75 yards, Gan hair rifle shot. Let's go. Oh, that was awesome. That was an awesome stalk. Oh, my gosh. Thank you to my bow hunting knowledge. There we go, guys. Full credit. Perfectly on the lungs to the liver. Oh, you can't ask for anything more than that. Oh, my goodness. There we go, guys. Great one, number 2, Whitetail. Lucky has now bit the dirt. Thank you, Lucky, for allowing me to shoot you in 5 kills, buddy. Thank you so much. And guys, there we go. There we have it. Lucky has bit the dirt. We can now officially start our grind on this map. And not only that, guys, but we also have a diamond to take out. That's right. I've been saving a level 3 for you guys. Let's go shoot him too. We don't just got Lucky to shoot, but we also got a diamond. All right, Jack, man. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. Good luck on your baseball tonight, man. Hope you have a good time. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my stuff set back up. All right, guys. Since we have a diamond, guys, we're gonna go ahead and use another one of the weapons. We're gonna use the 243 for this guy. So we're gonna use the Gan hair for him, and we're gonna use the 243 pistol for this one. I don't know if he's gonna make diamond, guys. He does have a pretty decent estimate, but he's not a guarantee. 1 second, my dog's going into the kitchen. All right, guys. Let's see. Where is this level 3 at? Are they still here, or do I need to do a main menu reset? Oh, they're like under this thing. Okay. Now, guys, I am incorporating this little blind here. It saves me from being able to, from having to use one of my tripods or anything. And honestly, it's in a pretty good distance from this group. All I have to do, whether on this side, though, I'm having to crouch. But I should be able to get in here pretty safe. Thank you, Colton. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I don't think I'll ever be able to get another 5-kill great one or less again. I think that's going to be the only time that's going to happen. Now let's go ahead and get this level 3 down, guys. He's right here. He has a pretty good estimate to him, but I wanted him to be killed on this stream as well, guys. So we're going to use the 243 for this guy. Should get the job done. Yep, he's going down. But guys, I really hope you enjoyed the Gan hair hunt. That was amazing. I've clipped the entire hunt, guys. So I'm going to be making a video of that, so that way you guys can relive the moment again in the future. That was one of the coolest stalks I've ever done on any animal. That would have been cool whether I was using the crossbow or not. That was a 75-yard kill. I had to travel over 100, what was it, like 800 yards to get to him. And then I had to stalk up real close. That was amazing. And then the e-collar came in clutch at the end. So that was amazing. That was easily my favorite hunt I think I've ever done for any great one. That was my favorite stalk I've ever done. That was fun. You think I messed him up, Colton? I could have, but the 243 pistol is actually weaker than the 243 rifle, so longer bleed times are expected. But yeah, I definitely could have messed him up. Nope, he's a diamond. Let's go, guys. We're getting a diamond and a great one today. I nearly did shoot too high, though, Colton. I nearly got him too high, but it still worked. But yeah, it's a diamond and a great one today, guys. That is awesome. Now, guys, I don't really think that I'm going to start grinding today. I want to start fresh, so I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow before we actually start grinding on this map. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go on to the Trophy Lodge and put up my great one, Whitetail. And then, depending on how much time we have left, guys, will depend on what we do with the rest of the stream. So tough. Yeah, Colton, it's true. Like I said, I have a lot of experience with the 243 pistol, so I love that gun to death, and I usually know how to make good placements on it. I just don't really use the 243 rifle very much. And the main reason why is because I have my free roaming kit, and it allows me to use the 243 pistol and all the other weapons I want to use. And I've just gotten so used to that loadout, that's the reason why. Welcome back to the North American Lodge, guys. And here's where he's going to be. Mr. Squishy? As I call my other great one, Mr. Squishy, where he's so squished in. You are about to get a brother. Remove trophy. Trophy manager. Huddle Whitetail. Dismantle. Multi-mount. Huddle Whitetail. 635 is my big one, I believe. So I'm going to go diamond on the right, on the left. And then I'm going to go my bigger one in the middle and my smaller one on the side. And there we go, guys. Upgraded multi-mount. Let's go. You're a glorious king. Thank you so much, man. But there is the new mount, guys. Oh, I'm so proud of that. I am so proud of that right there. Alright, now we gotta find a place for other diamonds. Let's see. To be quite honest, I think I've got most of this filled up. Also, guys, you might have noticed I've been filling it in as I go. So there's a lot more trophies in here than the last time you guys saw. And I've also been putting the rifles and stuff up on the walls to make things look better. Let's see, 271. I mean, that's okay. I think I want it on a head mount, though. Let's actually go back here, see if there's something in this area. Oh, yeah, I got this one. How big are you, buddy? Let's see. I'll do it to my two biggest ones here. The 271. Actually, I want him on the side. I'll do 250s here. That way they can be brothers. 250s. A 271 Whitetail. I really think that he deserves being a multi-mount because that's a big diamond. I just don't know exactly where to put him is the thing. Let's see. W, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I got two of these. So we now have the melanistic and albino and piebald on this one, and I also got a melanistic and a piebald here. All I need now is the albino, and now all I need is a piebald to take this place. How big is this trophy? 261. I'll leave it. That's still a pretty big buck. Let's see. I'm running out of room. What are you? Oh, I found the spot for him. 271. There we go. And now let's see. We got another diamond to take another place somewhere. But he's a small diamond, so I guess this one doesn't matter to me as much. Wait a minute. I have a piebald right here. How big are you? You're 215? How big are you? 218. You know what? Why not? Can I see you for a minute? Come on. There. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. Turn him that way. A lodge tour, Colton? I mean, you're kind of getting one, man. But yeah, it's just all pheasants. My two secondary biggest moose I've ever gotten. I have my biggest diamond moose back there taking the center stage back in this area. Rocky Mountain elks, which they're nothing that special. They're just my biggest I've gotten so far, which they ain't that big, by the way. All these diamond moose from my moose grinds. Yeah, man. This is pretty much it. My piebald alligator. I have a diamond alligator back there in the back. See, trophy manager. Go to Whitetail 3. Dismantle. Go to Whitetail. Let's see, what's this one look like? So this one is piebald albino melanistic. So let's go melanistic. Whoops. I might have to make the multi-mount first. Where's Huddle Whitetail? There they are. So let's go. I have to look at it again, guys. Sorry. It was piebald. I want to do it the opposite. So Mela. Let's do Mela. I'll do the biggest. So I'll go smallest to biggest. So let's see here. 192, 193. Oh, I thought I had one of each. Oh, I do. So 218 is actually my biggest one. So let's go. Is the Mela on the left on this side? No, sorry I keep placing this, guys. I keep forgetting to make the multi-mount. Okay, so Mela, albino, piebald. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Now we got two different rares compilations in here. That'll be perfect. I love that. Can you pretty please look at my lodge, Colton says? I tell you what, guys. What I might do, Colton, I tell you what, and everybody else that's here, if you want to participate, you can. Colton, what I will do, man, anybody who wants me to see their lodge, Friday I'm doing a 6-hour stream, guys. I'm going from 12 until 6 Friday. If any of you guys are able to make it to the streams and are able to be on PlayStation, let me know and I'll look at your stuff, okay? And I'll do it again later on for a series. So we'll do it this time just as a thank you for you guys for helping me grow the channel. And then later on we'll do it again as a series, guys. Will that be okay with you all? So not today, and not tomorrow, but the next day. So Friday afternoon, if any of you guys are wanting me to look at your lodges, I'll look at them. Will that work? We'll do it at the end of the stream, so that way we make sure everybody's here. So, like, I'll be getting off at 6 Friday evening, so, like, from, like, 4 to 6, the last 2 hours of the stream, we'll visit lodges if you guys want. Will that work? You're down, Colton? If you want it just being me and you guys, make sure that you set your lodges to public and make sure you only have 2 people. If you just want it being me and you. If you want other people in there, that's fine, but I would prefer it just being the 2 of us, guys, so that since I'm going to be doing live streams. And that way we don't have to compete over everybody. So make sure that if you guys are wanting me to come and visit your lodges Friday evening, make sure that you guys only open it to the public and make it for 2 people. And then if somebody else joins before I can, guys, you'll just have to boot them out until I can finally get in there. That's fine, Michael, man. Like I said, we'll be doing this again as a series later on. So, like, this is just as me, just for funsies, and just as a thank you guys for your support with the channel. So it's just going to be something for fun Friday. And then we'll actually do a real series where I'll be like recording my visit to you guys and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll be including you guys in like my videos if you want me to do that. If you guys want to keep your stuff private, I'll understand. Or if you guys don't want me doing this, if you guys don't want me being live, let me know, because I can come visit your stuff whenever you're not live if you want me to. You just have to let me know what time you want me to meet you. Let's see, that's a 338. That's a 308. I thought I had another gun here. Let me see, what's the other side show? Sorry, guys, I'm just killing time at the moment. I'll do this as all ARs. That'll work. So do the 300. Then we'll do the 308. And then we'll end it with the 22. I don't have the dot, so I'm having to find where the center of my screen is. There we go. Where is the 22 at? I forget what it looks like. I don't use the other 22 very much. There it is. There we go. That'll work. But yeah, guys, this is currently my North American lodge. Like I said, it's going to continuously be updated, especially with the new great ones coming, guys. I'll continue feeding more trophies in here, the more trophies we get. But yeah, this is currently what we're looking at, guys. Can't promise I'll be there because I have work trying to make it. That's fine, Michael. If I already replied to you, just overlook me, but that's fine. Totally understand. Phantom, unfortunately, man, again, you're saying, can you hear me? You understand that I'm playing the game as well as trying to talk to you guys, so you need to relax a little bit and understand that I will see your chats, okay? You just gotta give me time. Unfortunately, this is just gonna be, if you can't make it, Phantom, I can't just say, okay, we're gonna hold off for one person, okay? There's multiple people here that said that they can be there for it. So, and again, we're going to be doing it as a series. So, in the future, we'll be doing live streaming on people's maps, just like we're doing again on Friday, but it'll be an actual series. Whereas Friday, we're just gonna do it as like a fun type thing. So, it won't even be in the title, guys. So, only people that are here for this stream will even know about it. I'm not even going to put it out on my channel, guys. So, for everybody who's here right now and wants me to look at their stuff Friday, we will. But outside of that, guys, it's going to be a secret event. We're only going to do it for people that are here that day or people that's here right now. It's not going to be in the title. It's not going to be part of the series. It's just going to be for funsies and as a thank you to you guys for being supportive. Alrighty. I believe that's all I can do here right now, guys. I don't think I have any other trophies at the moment. I'm gonna look at Lucky one more time. what was his score? So Lucky is the 635, and then the 630 is my squishy rack, as I call them. He's a little bit squishy, but he's nothing like the other one. The other one's so funny. He's just like squished in so much in the front. But thank you guys so much for being here with me today, guys. It's been a big blast. We took out a diamond. We took out Lucky. You guys will get the video probably later tonight or tomorrow, and then Michael's video will come out tomorrow as well, guys. So the next 300 subscriber special will come out after our live stream tomorrow. I am planning on getting up early in the morning and doing some duck hunting and trying to find the diamond golden eye for Michael. So that video will release tomorrow. I'm going to try to get the Great One video to release tonight, guys. I'm going to try my best to edit it as soon as the stream ends and have it ready within the next hour or two to release. So you guys will be seeing it quite soon. But that's totally fine, Michael. Like I said, man, we'll be streaming until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday. So, I mean, you got plenty of time to make it. But, again, this is just for funsies. We will be doing this again. So, Colton, if you're going to be here tomorrow and I look at your thing, we'll be doing it again in the future if you want me to. So that way you can have extra time to update it and do whatever you want to do before it goes on live stream. Tomorrow will be live stream, guys, unless you don't want me to live stream it. If you don't, let me know in the chat right now that you don't want it to be live. Again, we will be doing this a second time in the future. We'll be doing it probably after 500 subs, where I'm just going to go around and see all of your guys' stuff via live stream. You guys will have to make it as just me and you because I don't want to compete as other people, or compete against other people. But yeah, I am planning on doing a series where I go around and just visit all your guys' lodges in one day. So we are going to do this for anybody who's currently here right now on Friday, and it's just as a thank you for your guys' support and as just have fun with you all. So, all right, Colton, I'll see you later, guys. Also, guys, there is only about 4 minutes left, so I probably do need to go ahead and stop the stream at this moment. There's just no time for me to do anything else. But, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. We took out Lucky. We got a diamond. We've had some fun on New England, and we also was able to get my herd management completed for Mississippi. So we will start tomorrow, guys, our main grind. Tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be grinding on Mississippi, trying to get my third great one. I am abandoning New England for now, guys. If Mississippi ends up being a goat of a map to do grinds on, I'm just going to stay on Mississippi for a while. And then once the new map launches, guys, you can guarantee you'll see me going after the new great one as long as it's an antlered species. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Like I said, the video for the great one will be dropping tonight as long as I have time to do so. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you for being here. I will talk to you all tomorrow at 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or if I don't see you then, I'll see you Friday from 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on the way out if you haven't already. Love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.